Hopefully we have a better stream. And it doesn't get disconnected. Better run through the fungal. Run through the fungus. Boom. We killed it. I keep waking back up. The Vath. Previously on the Voth. The Voth continues. Nobody knows not where it came from, only that it comes in. Run, bitch. Ow. In the back. Stop it. Stop shooting me. Come on.
Oh no!
Tofungus fever. Tofungal fever. Flanking damage. Flanking damage detected.
But you don't have to take my word for it.
Doink doink. Howdy! Oh, I probably need to turn that on, don't I? Where the fuck is it? There. Text to speech enabled. Hi!
Murdoch says, so I just updated my Andorion's ground and space build, gonna run the episode's Borg Advance. Murdoch says, do you need that on any characters?
Borg Advanced? Not that I'm aware of.
Murdoch says, I'm doing it for the temporal recruit.
Temporal. What do you get out of that? Like
Murdoch says, in the episodes section, if you do them all you get improved critical systems.
like just a thing? I mean, I've done that on the main and a few other characters, but I never remember what all you get out of it. I don't remember. I disapprove them. Run through the fungal.
Murdoch says, I'm talking about temporal recruits. If you finished all the episodes you get that space trait, which is really good for free. Should be on your ships.
Oh yeah, I remember that. The yeah, improved critical systems. And there's supposed to be like a second one of those, a different version. Like a
Murdoch says, improved.
Improved. So that is it. Instead of critical systems, improved is the okay. Yeah, yeah, I've got that.
Murdoch says, yeah, you got it.
I run through the jungle. Credence.
Congratulations, Admiral.
You're welcome, Admiral Spock. Thank you, Admiral Spock. Admiral. Well, you're on here early tonight, though. Gee, Brian, what are we gonna do tonight? Same thing we do every night. Pinky try to take over the world. The dinkus in the frame. Oh, come on. Line it up to where it could just happen. There we go. Oh, the dilithium mine and Gary's fleet should be hitting tier 1 tonight. Or to this stream. This right here. It's right here. Oh my god, Becky, look at her bum. Alright.
Live long and suck it!
Indeed. Hey, Riz. Ha!
Get! On!
God fucking damn it!
Ah.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
Yeah, dude, like that's a massive reconstruction there going on at your place. Wow. And one tree did all that to where it needed like everything redone. Insane. Change character. Gary the Klingon the Gary.
Oh no!
CMDR_Rizzle says, "Sup man? IMA go run to the store. Gotta lurk while away. Yeah bro, one tree. Huge pine that was rotted and high wind/snow came crashing down. If it didn't snap in half upon impact, it woulda came all the way through. Combined with near drop ceiling, it only had a branch come through." CMDR_Rizzle says, "You got it. Awesome man, thanks."
Yeah, yeah. I got one of them. I'm gonna see about trying to find some more and make it like a random thing, you know, like the oh my thing. Oh no, I know. All right, dude. Yeah, we'll see you when you get back. That's insane. Guess that's why everyone needs a steel frame roof. If only we could afford it. My mom's always talking about we need like a metal roof, but we can't afford it. We got leaks and all sorts of bullshit.
CMDR_Rizzle says, "The Blue Harvest one where Raid talk about someone's dog. They both say oh no I know."
I think that's the video clip that I looked up on YouTube. It was that one, but I cropped out the I know part. Oh no, I know. The dude that did the voice of that guy left Family Guy, right? Or did he just stop doing the voice of Cleveland? Anyway, yeah, you go to the store. I don't want to keep you from that. You know, go. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
CMDR_Rizzle says, "Oh yeah, the ones I found WRRE like 3 minutes and that's just too much to sift through." Not sure if he quit altogether, but he did stop the voice of Cleveland.
Yeah, I got upset. That sucks too. Cleveland was like, well, never mind. You'll go do your thing. Man.
CMDR_Rizzle says, "During the whole appropriation argument. Like APU.
Yeah. Attack of the killer tomatoes. Previously on the attack of the killer tomatoes. KDF tactical officer. Ooh. Let's see. Damn it.
CMDR_Rizzle says, "White people can't do voices of ethnic characters for some reason. But oh well. Back in 30.
Gotcha. LKELLIS. Ilkellis? I'm guessing it's that. Okay. Control C for copy. And we're gonna sort of in the middle of abort this so we can go to Gary the Klingon and invite this person to Gary's fleet, because they're in fleetless at the moment. Yeah, that is just something else though. So it makes me always wonder, like, if they're gonna have someone else do the voice of Cleveland now. It sounds just like the guy. Roster invite. Paste. Paste. They joined. Yes, join my army of the dead. Is this a real life? This is just fantasy. Can you think you escape from reality? Open your legs. Kaboom! You, we're gonna DA. Dr. Loomis. Hello there, Dr. Loomis. Yes. Up on the housetop, reindeer pies. Up to little Santa Claus, down through the chimney with lots of toys. All for the little ones' Christmas joy. Oh, 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 what go, oh, 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 what go. Up on the housetop, nee, nee, nee.
CMDR_Rizzle says, killed a Rex solo today. Almost got 2 but time ran out. BRB for real this time.
Oh wow, killed it solo. I don't think I've ever actually taken one out myself. And 2 of them, son of a bitch. Yeah, be back, right? Yeah, okay. We'll talk more about that when you return. We now return to Star Trek Online. Better run through the fungal. The old main down the commode. Get over here. Get over here. Come here. Come here. Get over here. If Scorpion were a British fella. Come here. Get over here. Welcome. Would you mind coming over here? Yes. Blah, 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 blah. Up every morning just to keep a job. I got.
Murdoch says, don't remember the load screens being this bad before.
Oh, they slower for you? Yeah, I've noticed like lately they've been really slow. Even at places like you've already had been.
Murdoch says, yeah, even slower.
Like I could go to one place as one character, and then all of a sudden, log into another person within a minute, try to go to that same place, and it just take forever to load again. Someone said it's because it has to, it syncs your stuff with the server and gets everybody's information to where their character's at, how they are, and all this, so it has to download all that. But still, there's been a lot of people complaining about the server lagging lately after the update. But don't you dare complain too much on that forum right there. You get kicked off there, bud. You gonna get kicked off. I had to renew my domain name the other day. It's already been 2 years since I had it back. 2 whole years. Better run through the fungal. I'd even thought about making my own forums. Again, maybe download PHP BBB. Oh, it's a BB. It's 2 B's. Bulletin board. PHP bulletin board. It's really simple to install. You just gotta get the theming going on. I mean, I've done it twice before. Hook it up to the SQL server. But I doubt it, because all I would ever do is just get spam bullshit or whatever. Nobody would ever post on it. Run, bitch! The old man down the road. Okay, get that, go here, do that, bye-bye. I gotta find some service out there that allows testing of sending like information and events to Twitch. Streamlabs does have a tester, for that whole like testing to see how your follow message is or your subscriptions and all that, for testing. But I need something more to test the script that I'm doing on here for an event handler type thing. And Streamlabs doesn't seem to have an actual good way to test that. Like, you can go down to the subscription page or whatever, and it'll have like gifted sub testing. You can do it fine, whatever. It's just a browser source, but it doesn't send out that information like the rest of them do. Where the raw information you can actually read and go through and sift through the information and grab what you need out of it for alerts and stuff. So I've been looking up how to do it your damn self, kind of shit, but I can't find it. I've been reading the Twitch documentation for all that, and it's not gibberish. It just doesn't give you a starting point for what you need. I mean, like right now, I have the event handler script that I'm working on for Aquathor. I am Aquathor, and I have it enabled so that if anything happens during the stream, it'll throw out tests to see if the stuff actually is working. But I need information about gifting. If people which is never going to happen on here, but like if someone gifts something to someone else, did it pop up an alert? Because he wants it where to play like videos, like for every little event that happens, except The gifter thing is completely different because there's so many different, as I told him, permutations to change a lot of stuff around. Like you have where someone can gift one person a sub, someone anonymously can gift someone a sub, someone anonymously can gift 5 people, 4 people, 3, 2, whatever, and then someone can anonymously do something else with it, so it's like several little different things that can happen there. And I'm trying to have it where information gets sent to there for that, for that to work, which is really kind of wild because throughout my little experience trying to figure all this stuff out, Streamlabs chatbot, it has a built-in thing that detects all that stuff for you anyway, but you can't do anything with it. I mean, you can just have it where the bot just says thank you or whatever, and that's it. But it sees this stuff coming through. And I got to thinking, why can't we just take from that and work off of it? Something that's already there. Instead of how you're supposed to do it right now is get a third-party file, load it up into a script, and like program it to do whatever you want it to do, script it out, programming language, and try to get that working so it's running in the background alongside chatbot to get this information from the Streamlabs server. But if you really don't need it, if you could get control over the other thing, it just doesn't make sense. I need to look up more information. Oh my god, these people are stuck over here again. My god, this door thing is a piece of shit. But I need to look back through a lot of the chatbot documentation to see if there's anything about, which I'm guessing someone would have already done it if it existed. And chatbot is so damn old. Even though it keeps getting updated, it still uses old shit, which is really annoying. WebSockets have never been easy for me. I know someone I could ask if I wanted help, but I don't want to ask yet. I want to try to figure it out. But then you have like a deadline for a time limit to when you need to get this stuff figured out. MC Wolfcat, wow, you're on early. Wow. Morning. MC Wolfcat in the house. In the hizzy, as a sizzy says.
Murdoch says, sups.
DNS upside down and backwards. It's DNS.
MC Wolfcat 1 says, he.
Get all choked up and don't know what to do.
MC Wolfcat 1 says, morning.
Morning.
Glitch cat cool cat glitch lit and golf 2 goof and golf 2 goof and golf 2 goof and golf 2 alim.
I need to add more emotes. At least I have the following
Murdoch
thing.
says, Wolfie, I'm gonna do Borg Advance if you want to go. Fixing to start where Englails fear to tread.
Where angels fear to tread. Those are the way it is.
MC Wolfcat 1 says, hey. Scorpy and Murdochs. How's you guys doing? Murdoch says, the episodes.
The episodes.
MC Wolfcat 1 says, I can't.
You can't do it, Captain. I can't do it, Captain. I don't have my arms anymore, Captain.
Murdoch says, K.
Okay, fine then. Ooh, that would be a good idea for an achievement. The giver and the receiver. And it would be Goatsy. Remember Goatsy? If anybody was on the internet within the past like 10 years, they shouldn't remember Goatsy.
MC Wolfcat1 says,
Or
my
longer.
new PC not here and there's gonna be a delay on getting it.
Uh-oh. What's the delay? What's the delay, Pudding? Pudding!
Murdoch says, exciting for you though.
Oh no!
If I ever build a new PC, I'm definitely gonna like leave this one to be just like the sounds one that handles a lot of this, where I can rely on just playing the game on a different computer, so it's separate. But then you gotta forward the stream to said computer. It shouldn't be that hard, I guess. You and I run, we could let together. Oh, you, okay, me, okay. We got confused. Better run with the fungal. Run with the fungal infection. Bum 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 it up. Bum 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 it up. Bum 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 it up. Bum 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 it up. Bum 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 it up. Here comes Guy. Boom. And it is down. Just like that. My running days was over. So I went home. I'm home, mama. I know. Number 2, they was free. I must drink me about 15 Dr. Pepper. Burp. How do you feel? I gotta pee. I believe you said he had to go pee.
MC Wolfcat1 says, GPU swap. They need 24 hours to test it, which means I'll only get it next weekend. That is if they swap it for me. But I'm not gonna think more on it. It's why I'm up at this crazy hour. I haven't slept.
Oh, wow. So you decided to change what GPU it would have inside of it? Or did they say, "Oh, we don't have that one you wanted, so we're going to use this one instead"?
Congratulations, Admiral.
Congratulations, Admiral. How you doing, Admiral? How you doing? To boldly go and no one has gone before. Derp 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 derp. Indiana, Dr. Jones. Indiana, Dr. Jones, Indiana, Dr. Jones, Dr. Indiana Jones, Indiana, Dr. Jones, Indiana, Dr. Jones, Indiana, Dr. Jones. Indiana, these. That's for blasphemy. Dong. $24 yen goal. Go, go, go. Oh, I didn't even look at what the endeavors are for me today. Let's see. Win Dabo at Quarks. Got to go to Deep Space Nine until you reach at least.
Stygian_Sticks has rated you with a party of 16. Stygian_Sticks has rated you with a party of 16.
How in the hell?
MC Wolfcat1 says,
Wow.
yes, I did. But only 'cause I'm clueless and the one I wanted was sold out. Now it back and I want that INE instead. It's a 3061 2GB NVIDIA GPU I want.
Oh, wow.
The current one is a Radeon RX 6700.
Are you more for NVIDIA than you are for AMD or anything?
Stygian_Sticks says, Stygia 16 yo, Stygia 16 yo, Stygia 16 yo.
Whoever played that, that's funny shit. I love that. Hey, Stygian, wow, 16 party raid. That's amazing, dude. How many of them are real people? How are you doing today, Stygian? Night or morning, wherever you are. Let's see, Indiana. Event raid test. I say that's right. I still have all that raw stuff like just there. I'm glad that raid thing works. I need like Stygian, do you know of a place on the internet aside from Streamlabs?
MC Wolfcat1 says, the Nvidia can do what I need it to. The Radeon is weaker and may not do what I need it to.
Oh.
Stygian_Sticks says, had a really good game session today. Got a lot done. BRB gonna go make some food.
Okay, I'll ask you after you come back then. Radeon is weaker. I've always I've had one computer with an AMD.
Stygian_Sticks says, what's the question though?
Oh,
P.
I'll throw it out there as fast as I can. Aside from Streamlabs website that you can test like follows, subscriptions, raids, whatever like that, you know, to for your thing. Do you know of another place that you can do that? Because I need to test gifting for a script that I'm doing, and it doesn't seem to work right from Streamlabs. So I need to find a place to send fake gifting like subscriptions to my bot so I can see that information and create something from it. I figured you'd know since you've been in the streaming world longer than a lot of us have. Anyway, go ahead and go get your food. Yeah, I've always done like I did AMD card years and years and years ago with one of my computers, but then I specifically started sticking with NVIDIA because I just liked NVIDIA, and plus
Stygian_Sticks says, possibly Moobot, Stream Elements, Nightbot, Streamer.bot or mix it up.
Mix it up. Okay, I think I've heard of that mix up one. Nightbot can test. Did not know that. I gotta Stream Elements. I even have that one too. Moobot. Streamer.bot. Yeah, I need to look into all that. Okay. I think what was one of the benefits of like playing one of the Arkham games? It may have been I think it was Arkham Asylum on PC, where it took advantage of the physics engine that NVIDIA had created.
Stygian_Sticks says, Mix It Up was made for the now dead Mixer but has continued to develop for Twitch/YT.
Okay. Yeah, I looked into the streaming DLL
says,
file. That one.
I also know NVIDIA interface. More familiar.
Yeah, yeah, NVIDIA is pretty good about the user interface. Yeah, I opened up DLL viewer to look at the streamer file that everyone seems to use for their own alerts and stuff or whatever. And
MC Wolfcat1 says, I'm dangerous with PC, best to keep to what I know.
best to keep it, you know. And I looked through there and I saw that there was entries for the Mixer or whatever inside of it too. Twitch account, Mixer, some other, I think YouTube even. I just need to like find a place to test gifting. And since there's so many different versions of how gifts are done. And I do not want anyone to like help me test it by gifting subs, because no, I'm not gonna do that. I don't want that to happen. Because even so, I'm working on it for I am Aquathor plus myself, because I want this to go into my achievement system, since I have the Twitch achievement thing I'm working on. And for some reason, Streamlabs site does not allow for the proper testing of
Stygian _ Sticks says, if any Moobit or stream elements. Moobit has crazy stuff. MC Wolfcat1 says,
I need to look into
BRB.
that. Okay, MC. You BRB. Everybody BRB. Everybody go eat food. They're going to the store. They're doing everything. It's like, oh, Scorp1 is streaming. Let's go do something. I'm kidding. Anybody want to go throw rocks at cars?
Stygian _ Sticks says, same, tongue sticking out, food screaming.
Gotcha. Yeah, go eat, dude. Go eat. It's just kind of funny, though. Like, oh, man, let me sit down and I'm going to enjoy a nice stream because I want to watch some stuff, whatever like that. Oh, who's streaming? Okay, well, I guess I'll lurk and just go about doing something else and then come back later. I'm just kidding. It doesn't bother me really at all if people watch or don't watch. I mean, I wouldn't watch it. That's for damn sure. It's just that testing thing. As I was explaining to I'm Aquathor, who I'm making one of the scripts for that use the same stuff.
MC Wolfcat1 says, I'm moving to my PC.
Okay, no problem. I'm not mad or anything.
MC Wolfcat1 says, Gwolf2 blep.
Blep. Boink. I need to make some more emotes for real, yo. I need to make real emotes. I temporarily came up with one of the achievement things for the follower. The follower icon, as I call it. It's just temporary. It's like a little roughly drawn out cliff that that people are falling off of, one after the other. Like lemmings. I found out long ago, long way down a holiday road. A holiday road. Holiday road. Gonna be eager to see Gary the Klingons, the lithium mine at Tier 1. Yay. Should be happening soon. I think, what was it? When I got off here yesterday, I looked at it, and it said, like, 22 hours or whatever left until it's done. So that 22 minus when I got done yesterday, so within 30 minutes it should actually swap over to being Tier 1. And recruited someone from Dyson that did not have a fleet and was Klingon, so there you go. They can contribute, they can't contribute, doesn't matter to me. I mean, I'll like try to get it up there, you know, and I need to work on the Spire so the Dyson marks are cheaper to get. Or the credits, not marks. The combat credits. Cheaper is always better than better. Kaboom! Good job, mister. We now have tier 3. So now each time an event happens, I guess the speech synthesizer is going to double it because I reloaded a moment or a little before streaming. I had to change one little thing in one script and chose to reload versus shut down and turn it back on for the command, or the scripts and stuff. So now it's going to double every time something happens. If someone hosts, it'll say it with an echo. Almost like that day with all the voices talking at once. That was funny. I know how to make that happen again. And I probably can figure out how to fix it. Because I looked at another script. I downloaded another script to let's just view to see how they dealt with the gifting thing. And it's not meant for Streamlabs, it doesn't seem like. So I'm not going to need to. I'm not going to steal the code from that and use it. I'm just going to like look over how they handle it and see what could be a guesstimation as far as testing, if I could test it. Because I like to have, see, a lot of these people that, they'll get one of these little help me things that is like the DLL that listens whenever you turn it on. It listens for the socket information, from Streamlabs to see if there's a thing. But I want it to be coming from exactly like Twitch instead of an off something else. That's what it relies on.
Shut up, Wesley.
Shut up, Wesley, you bastard. Shut up, Wesley. That's what Picard says every night before he goes to bed.
Murdoch says, LOL.
Yeah. Pickard. Jean-Luc Pickard. I like that scene, though, in Star Trek. Where he goes, shut up, Wesley, and Crusher goes, shut up, Wesley? Like, you dare talk about my son and say shut up to him? So then Wesley says, but it's just that, and she goes, shut up, Wesley. Alright, was that the second one? Really? Wow, I didn't even pay attention. I don't pay attention for shit. Shit. That profanity filter's still turned off. Damn it. How to get away with saying the word shit when you're a kid. Push it. There's one word. Push it. It's almost like saying bullshit. Bullshit. What did you say? Did you just say bullshit? Did you just cuss?
Just Call McCower says, permission to leave the bridge, sir. Just Call McCower says, shut up, Wesley.
Permission to seek out new life and new civilization. Hello,
Murdoch
Just Call Me
says,
Core.
what level is your new recruit?
Who? To whom are you speaking to, sir? To him.
Murdoch says, did you make a new Delta?
No.
MC Wolfcat1 says,
I did not.
is back.
You is back. Back again. The African Queen is back. I bless the dead down in Africa. I did not make a cartoon.
MC Wolfcat1 says, LOL.
Well, it's the truth.
MC Wolfcat1 says, I'ma murder some lurker bots now.
You're gonna murder some lurker
MC
bots?
Wolfcat1 says, if I may.
I don't know. Ask Stygian. A lot of his bots are here.
Just Call McCower says, bots are cool.
Bots are cool like that. I think he came with an army of his bots. Is that all that's here? Is a bunch of bots, though? 10, yeah. Something is, like, falling off, but yeah. I don't know who's all here and stuff like that. I know that a lot of the so-called bots that people always want to ban for some reason. I mean, they're just, some of them belong to Stygian, and I don't know what they do. They're harmless. They do nothing but sit there. I mean, they're not advertising in the channel, so, you know, it doesn't bother me. But, you know, whatever you want to do. I mean, they can always be unbanned. I mean, it's nothing bad. Unless you want to, like, question what each one of them does to him. I don't know, but I haven't. I don't really. I mean, if it's data collection, what is there to collect? Or just, is it, like, logging the chat kind of thing? I mean, I've known people log chat before. Hell, back in the IRC days, there's a dude that logged the chat for no reason, just to log it. Had massive amounts of stuff, you know. And then his bot logged it too. But I love that bot. That bot became like a little brother. Like a little brother to me. I even made a little page for him. The yachts. Yachts the bot. Yachts. Frel. Fault. Rachel faulting.
That's.
Oh, Rigel the Hynerian. He farts helium. If you ever need a balloon blown up, find Rigel. Jonathan Hardy died like several years ago. The guy that used to voice Rigel for the show Farscape. They had planned on making like a movie based off of it, according to Gigi. But COVID. COVID. Gigi. My freaking Australian. She's freaking insane. I had some good chats back then. Had one person who was like the queen of the chat that, like, was the in-between, like, whenever they would have the actors from the show set up a time where they were actually going to be in the chat to do a question-answer type situation, Q&A, and they would moderate the chat to where they would make it where no one could speak. So we'd, or well, I never really got a chance to be there and do anything, and, you know, like, be there for one of these moderated chats. But what they would do, people would send their questions over to a chatter that was ahead of it, a moderator, and put the
MC
question
Wolfcat1
to the
says, alrighty, I'll leave them. As far as I know, Stygian Spot has his name, unless he has others I don't know about aside from Duck and Rex. Those are the two I know of. They just annoy me, that's all. But if they don't bother you, then they get a pass. Lucky bots.
Lucky bots.
Straight face.
Yeah, I
best
don't
behave.
know.
I'll be watching.
I'll be watching.
Always watching.
Them.
P.
Always watching. That I've got the sound on here now, you know, for that. I can't ever spell it right though.
MC Wolfcat1 says, yay.
Yay! An enthusiastic yay. But the bot doesn't make it sound that way. It's like Wazowski or whatever, how you spell it, I forget.
Stream Elements says, at MC Wolfcat1, you can find a list of all commands here, https://streamelements.com/scorpwana/commands. That's
weird. Why didn't one of them say anything about commands? Doesn't
MC Wolfcat1 says, he.
No, Nightbot hadn't. It's not. I must have disabled Nightbot or something. I don't know.
MC Wolfcat1 says, it only shows 20.0.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Used to flood the whole thing with everybody talking to him.
MC Wolfcat1 says, possibly.
Got to where I didn't use Nightbot anymore. He just left the channel. It's like Wazowski or something.
I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching.
Ah, you did it before me. You did it correctly, though.
MC Wolfcat1 says, I just copy and paste LOL.
Oh, is that it? Huh. I can probably make it where it'll actually list them in the chat. I mean, after all, it's just like an IRC bot. Make them do all sorts of bullshit.
MC Wolfcat1 says, yes.
Yes, Pinky. I can even make it do a search. Maybe
MC Wolfcat1 says, it's a big list, hahaha.
Hell yeah, it's a big list. It's too big. I can have it maybe like, if you want to search for, like, part of it, you know, it put an asterisk in there. Make a search command to do that. Search. I can call it like search CMD or whatever. Where you type that, and then the next thing you type is what it'll look up as far as the commands. But I'd have to make a commands list. Well, technically, I do have a commands list. I've got a database. I can link it to that database, and yeah, I can make that happen. I have to use some regular expression. We know how regular expression can be in any programming language. That stuff can confuse the shit out of you. Especially in Python. It doesn't seem to work like it does in everything else in Python. Import RE dot whatever, then the pattern you're going to look for. Remember that long ass one we had?
His arms wide.
His arms wide. His legs spread wide. Jack and Enos at the mountain. That's from Brokeback Mountain. Their names were Jack and Enos. I had to look that up, like, you know,
MC Wolfcat1 says, LUL.
No, from Brokeback Mountain.
Just call McCower says, equals AZ, equals dot asterisk backslash D, dot $6,12.
Yeah, that's a generic one, you know. I can recognize that. Beginning to end. Search for pattern, yeah. That means I need to shut up. Commander Rizzle has been using his chat points.
MC Wolfcat1 says, you talking gibberish.
Talking gibberish? I know, I'm talking way too much stuff. But he's been using the highlight function, you know, to use up his points because he says he has too many points and there's nothing to do with them. I feel so bad. Like, I need to have something there. But I don't know. There's nothing really, like, if you go through the list on Twitch, you know, for the point system, there's nothing really there that could be worth so many points, you know. There's the hydration thing. I took that off of there because I don't care if I get hydrated or not. I mean,
Get off the damn shed!
get off the damn shed. Gotta add a blayet in there. Russian swear word. Blayet. Yep. Lowercase, uppercase, and then anything with a digit in between. Yep. See, that would break Python. That's because it wouldn't understand what the hell that was for its regular expression. I barely could get it to what was I using as an example? It was like ASDF or whatever, just a plain one. I wanted it to search any part of the sentence for ASDF. It couldn't find it.
MC Wolfcat1 says, I can think up a few things for ya if you want for channel points redeems.
Yeah, I was thinking like heal Gary the Klingon. You know, you use one heal on Gary or something. Since the poor man's got like near death already. I need to fix this ship though. I need to remember that whenever I get to Gary on here. Yay, frame rate drop.
MC Wolfcat1 says, ha ha ha, that's a start, lol.
Oh, dude, I only did one? I thought I did more than one capture. What the hell? Okay. Why in the world is it deciding to lag? La 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 lag. I don't know what I would do.
Just Paul McCower says, now that Halo is over, I hope that Paramount cancels it and never makes another episode. And this is coming from someone who has not watched a single episode.
You haven't watched a single episode? And you already know how bad it is? Have you been watching some of the reviews? Like the Angry Joe show guy? That's pretty good review. He does good reviews. All three of them. I think they're all named Joe. I don't know.
MC Wolfcat1 says, LUL.
But yeah, it's not been good. It's had great moments,
Murdoch
but it ain't been
says,
good.
yet I tried to watch it but couldn't.
I mean, if you're like into Halo and the game and the lore, it pretty much rapes the lore.
Just Call McCower says, it took something like 15 years to make this show and it started out as a movie. I knew it was going to be bad.
You ever watch Forward Unto Dawn? The little mini movie that they came out with? They have a little bit of the Chief in there. And the guy that created a warthog in real life, they asked him if they could use it for that little mini movie. It's an actual maybe 90-minute movie, you know. I call them mini movies because, you know, we've gotten accustomed to like almost 2-hour movies these days, you know. But now I think for the show they actually created a warthog. I don't know if it does the 5-wheel or the 4-wheel turn though. I think just 2 wheels turn on them. I don't know. I haven't really watched. There hasn't been much of them out there, so. Yeah, you know, for one thing, like with Cortana on the show, I don't think they actually injected her into the Chief's head in the Halo games and novel. I mean, he can take her in and out in his helmet on the game. There's that slot in the back just for that. And the armor they used for Halo's TV show were just the 3D models that you know, they got from the game. They just scaled it accordingly, 3D printed it out, and you know, sanded it and did the detailing to it and stuff like that. Pretty much. I mean, it's the identical ones, unless they injection molded it. I doubt it though. But there's even that little slot in the back of his helmet on the show. Maybe they can. I mean, I'm trying to put it together in my head, like. You know, if you haven't watched it, if you want me to, I can spoil some parts for you. But if you don't care, you know, or if you do,
MC
not want
Wolfcat1 says, 200 channel points to make your character dance and another for making him drink something and another to do a salute and so on.
Yeah, that could be a thing. Isn't there like some sort of drink at where's it at? Drazana, I think. Where if you drink it, it'll make you kind of staggery, like the Jim Hadar. Make you drunk. But in the Halo show, they inject Cortana into his head, like completely. There's a hole back there healing up right now as we speak, kind of situation.
MC Wolfcat1 says, oh. I haven't come across that one yet. Just Call Makover says, I have no interest in the show whatsoever, so spoiler away.
Yeah. Whenever it was like around a certain time of the year, someone said, "Go order this drink or whatever," and it did like a random emote, so it made my guy stagger around and stuff. I don't know if it was like to make you drunk, but anyway, the chief takes off his helmet like almost every scene he can, so all you see is the guy who's playing the chief instead of the chief. Join a team. What are we joining? I'm about to switch characters over to Ushanka.
MC Wolfcat1 says, you needs to demonstrate if it's still there. Surprised
Well,
face.
I don't remember what drink it was. I don't know if it was like a certain time of the
Murdoch
year
says, forged in fire for the daily.
Forged in fire for the daily? Let's see.
Just Call Makover says, at Hate 3K, are you there?
Damn it. I would get into like a backstory of all that stuff, but I won't. That part of anything. Not at the moment. How about when I get to my main character? Which is, it won't take that long. But the chief, the first episode.
Murdoch says, alright.
The first episode, there's this, I done forgot the character's name already, and everyone's been complaining about it this whole damn time.
MC Wolfcat1 says, I need coffee.
Alrighty. Well, AFK then. This girl's out there with all their friends and stuff.
FBI, open up!
He's back!
Fucking damn it!
But she's like out in an area with her friends getting this stuff that's needed for making fuel on this planet they're at, a colony on a planet. And you can also use it as a drug, so they're all out there getting high whenever the Covenants show up. Thank you. Flush that toilet. I want to add more flushing sounds. The Covenants show up and start attacking and killing all these friends of this girl or whatever she is, and then all of a sudden, the Covenant are going toward the civilization that's there, and they're looking for something in the caves in the system or on the planet.
MC Wolfcat1 says, BRB.
Alrighty.
I'm
be right
watching you, Wazowski. Always watching.
And the Covenant elite. It's actually just elites only at that point, right then. They go into this little town type area that's there, surrounded, and they start killing everybody. Then all of a sudden, here comes the Spartans. Like Master Chief and Silver Squad, not Blue Squad, because we know that Master Chief's supposed to be Blue Squad. He's blue. So Silver Team comes down and starts killing all the Covenant that are there. Master Chief slides his rifle over, which looks completely like the game CGI. The CGI rifle, just with, it looks fake on camera, even though it's supposed to be like looking real. He has like this jump that he performs that you can tell was just used digitally, and the actor didn't do it, and it's just so obvious that that's not a normal way a person jumps. But then again, he's a Spartan, and he manages to kill a lot of the elites just using a Gatling type gun. Like how he does in the game. He'll pop it off and he'll hold it in his like right arm and stuff like that. And he goes. Well, he's able to use that gun to kill these Covenant. Versus before the Spartans got there, a normal person who was firing the same weapon the exact same amount of time was unable to even like hurt him at all. So everyone was complaining about that. And then everybody gets kind of like annihilated, dead because of the Covenant and stuff there. And there's one survivor, and it's this whoever, I can't remember his name because she's that important of a character to me. She survives. Well, Master Chief puts her.
CMDR_Rizzle says, in a Stow Discord someone said they are pulling up PC commands on Xbox cuz keyboard. 2 of us said that we heard it can mess things up. Someone said thanks for info, they will report it. Here's hoping for a fix. CMDR_Rizzle says, I shall wait.
Oh, really? People were pulling.
CMDR_Rizzle says, sorry to interrupt.
Nah, you can interrupt me. It's okay. I don't care. I'm just here to fill time for people and if they like it or not. But so that's like a definite no on the keyboard thing. They're pulling up commands, like actually interfacing with the
MC
game.
Wolfcat1 says, hey. At CMDR_Rizzle, how's you?
How you doing? Why is it when I'm trying to run straight, I always seem to go in a circle? But the other part of Silver Team goes back, and Master Chief gets onto a Pelican, which is the big flying, carrier thing that they use. Not a carrier ship, but in there. Damn it! What the hell? I totally went the wrong way. I should have stayed out and went over here.
CMDR_Rizzle says, hey Wolfcat. I'm frustrated but okay overall, you?
But he has this girl in there, and then all of a sudden,
Just Call McCower says, Pelicans are drop ships. They drop people and supplies.
yeah, it's just one of those. It's just a Pelican, and it's Chief by himself for I forget what reason.
No.
And the character, the only person that survived out of the colonists. Well, the UNSC send Chief a message over his visor telling him to kill this girl. But before all that happened, which I completely forgot until just this second, whenever Silver Team is on the planet before they get into after the big Covenant fight,
MC Wolfcat1 says, good but also a bit frustrated cuz I haven't slept.
they go to the cave and Chief finds an artifact there that the Covenant were trying to find, and he touches it, and all of a sudden he starts getting visions of his past, like when he was a child and stuff, and it starts to like turn on more humanity inside the Chief. So
CMDR_Rizzle says, no bueno.
So back on the ship, whenever he receives this message, he decides not to kill her, and so then the UNSC takes over the Pelican to try to suffocate her anyway. Chief rips out the stuff inside the Pelican that controls atmosphere, and he gets it working again to try to save her. So then they remotely cut off his oxygen supply to his own uniform, his suit, and so he makes that stop happening by disconnecting, and then the girl's like, I'll try to kill me kind of stuff. So she points a weapon at Chief, and Chief says, you can't penetrate
Murdoch
my armor.
Says, at MC Wolfcat1 take a tablespoon of a liquid antihistamine and some melatonin and you will go to sleep.
But so Chief says, you can't penetrate my armor, with that weapon, and it's not going to do a damn thing, But so if you want to do it,
CMDR_Rizzle says, Naquil ZZZZZ.
So then the Chief takes his helmet off, the little air pressurizers uncompress, they pull out, and you hear tsh,
MC Wolfcat1 says, ha 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 ha.
And he takes off his helmet completely and shows his face, like in the first maybe 30 minutes of the first 20 minutes of the show. He's helmet off, camera looking right at him, and he keeps it off for the rest of the episode.
Murdoch says, I think she likes the madness.
He goes back, or they remotely have the Pelican go back, and so the chief is right there at UNSC, and they got weapons drawn on him because he disobeyed an order to kill this girl, and he manages to he touches the little ancient artifact again from the Forerunners that they don't know is Forerunner yet, but we know it's Forerunner. Those of us who've watched or played the games and stuff like that. And all of a sudden,
_Sticks says, BK.
Welcome back. And then he can regain control of the Pelican. He flies her off, and that's like the end of the first episode. So barely any combat happened in that, and then no combat happened for another 4 episodes. It was just a bunch of just talking. That was it. Feelings and all that bullshit.
CMDR_Rizzle says, and everyone bitched cause he removed helmet. He ain't Mandalorian.
Right.
Chill people LOL.
He even removed his own armor without having to get it removed at the UNSC like he's always supposed to have happened. It's like supposed to, what is it? He can't remove or fully remove all of his armor without the help of that the big wheel spinning thing that holds him and actually mechanically takes all the stuff off. But yet he can carry it around in a case, put it on and off on some asteroid without help of anything. So weird. And at this same time or whatever, Halsey's there. She's like talking about the Cortana project and all this kind of stuff, and wondering why the chief decided to disobey an order when he's never done that before. And they find out it's because he touched the artifact, and he's the only one out of everybody that they know of that can touch this artifact and activate it. So did that work? No. So then, like the second episode, half of it takes place on some asteroid with a Spartan, or someone who was going to be a Spartan, that ran away from the program that Chief let run away back whenever they were like teenagers or something like that, or young adults. He's like opened up a business of his own inside this asteroid, and Chief's like, hey, watch after her and stuff like this. He goes to talk to some crazy guy about the artifact, about what it is and what it does, and he's like, you were one of the chosen one kind of people, you know. And Chief's like, oh, okay, you know. He's never been really chosen before. He's just been the guy we've always played as in the game. But he has this superpower to touch ancient artifacts and activate them, kind of like on Atlantis, you know. He's got the gene. And at the same time, on the Covenant side, when they're speaking in their Covenant tongue and it's subtitling at the bottom, there's this human girl there with
Just
blonde
Paul
hair.
Nikor says, I get the whole people getting upset because he removed his helmet. From what I understand, all of the Spartans from his group are disfigured or whatever because of all the experiments that were ran on them to make them super soldiers. Plus they were created to always be battle ready at all times, so it is pointless to ever remove any piece of the armor.
Yeah, it's like it's part of them, but yet they're removing it all damn day on the Halo series. They could just take it off and they go shower and they're like, you see their ass, you know, they're butt naked. They look like normal people. They don't look like Spartans. Because Chief is supposed to be what, like almost 8 foot tall in Halo universe. The guy that played him, I think, is only like 6'5" or something. So they had to give him extendo boots, you know, like a. You can look at them; they look like they've like 4-inch taller, or whatever, to make him look like he's tall. But the guy's massive, though. You know, the guy that plays him is pretty massive. But Halsey's got like some sort of clone of herself, and she activates it eventually, or turns it on, and then uses it to create Cortana by sucking its mind out of itself and adding it to the Cortana virtual whatever it was. It's kind of hard to remember it.
CMDR_Rizzle says, disformed doesn't mean obligated to keep gear on 24/7.
Yeah.
Gotta eat and bathe.
There's like little flashbacks of, you know, those who are disfigured, because Chief's starting to remember all this stuff, and he's remembering like his house, his family before. He's remembering touching a different artifact when he was a kid at the, wherever he lived. I can't ever remember. And all this stuff is happening like on Reach, you know, like the actual place of Reach. And there's just a lot of talk.
I just love making things go kablooey.
Kablooey. Did I capture all that already? Well, wow. I'm trying to remember shit from it. But yeah, there's this Covenant girl, or she's a human that they kidnapped / rescued when she was a child, that's able to touch these artifacts as well and activate them and control them in a way. And what the Covenant are trying to do is find the Halo by using these old relics of ancient technology that only certain humans can activate. And Chief being one of them. Well, somewhere along the lines, Cortana is introduced and injected into the back of Chief's head with a needle.
CMDR_Rizzle says, granted he took it off while a rifle was aimed at him. So in that respect I agree, but never.
Right? He was like saying, you ain't gonna pull the trigger. Oh, no, you ain't, bitch. But when Cortana is introduced, she is supposed to infiltrate Chief and eventually take him over as the primary consciousness in his head. That's like a thing, like an ultimate goal, so that he can be controlled, or the Spartan can be controlled more so than anything. And Chief, since he keeps getting all these visions of like his childhood and all these things happening, Cortana's like telling him about like an emotion dampener that they put in the back of their spine or near their ass. So while he's like just now taking a shower or something, he decides to get a knife and jam it into the back of his ass, or above it a little bit, to just pop out this little chip that's there, a little round, like a little light bulb in his back. And all of a sudden he's flooded with emotions.
Does not stop and start at your convenience, you miserable piece of shit.
But so he starts like feeling emotions and stuff, and they're seeing that his his hormone levels are changing and stuff. He's seeing things differently. He's seeing like members of his team, and one member of the team sees him do this. So she's like, well, I'm going to do it too since Chief did it. So she does it. She's kind of like going a little schizo here and there, like with emotions and things, and she decides to use gun grease and put it in her hair to change her hair color. A lot of just random little bullshit happens. This other character that I can't remember the name of that he rescued tries to go back to, or go to some other colony planet or the same one. I can't remember. She went to the same one first, and then something else happened. There's the guy that would, okay, remember in Torchwood, the dude, the little skinny guy that was there.
CMDR_Rizzle says,
Quan.
Quan?
Yeah, Quan is her name. I can't ever remember it because it's like she's not important enough to remember. And but there's like this political problem going on, and she's trying to go save it. It has nothing to do with Halo at all, and so they have this other Spartan guy helping her, who's not a Spartan anymore because he left the Spartan program when he was a teenager.
CMDR_Rizzle says, Madrigal.
Yeah, see, you're keeping up with it better than I ever did, because I just kind of ignored the stuff that wasn't Halo, which is pretty much the whole series. Well, they have like a few scenes back and forth. The scenes jump in this show like crazy. They just take you completely out of the moment and throw you into this garbage, and then put you back into a moment that you've kind of forgotten what happened, or even care what happened. You barely, Jacob Keyes is around, his daughter Miranda Keyes. Halsey's fishing around doing this kind of shit behind everybody's back about the artifact, having the Chief test the artifact and touch it. He keeps getting more memories here and there, and he remembers a second artifact. So they go on this adventure to where his home used to be when he was a kid, and to go find this second artifact. And when they do, the Covenant show up because their person felt whenever Chief touched it, because they're connected for some reason, like the Chief and this other girl.
CMDR_Rizzle says, same with Witcher. Flashbacks with no context.
Yeah. And the Covenant, we finally get like our second battle of the series, where Chief he jumps on like a banshee and all that, like from the game, and like takes it down but doesn't take it over. And there's brutes already in there too with their hammers and stuff, and grunts that aren't making jokes yet, and they're not speaking English yet either. And Chief loses the artifact, because he chooses to save one of his team members and stuff, and the Covenant version of Chief, well, not the version, but the person that on the Covenant side that can
Just Call Makover says, my favorite part of Halo lore, at least in the games, is that Master Chief, though is a super soldier, is also supposed to be the luckiest person ever to be alive. Like Cortana calculated that there was situations where he should have died but didn't because of luck.
Yeah, the luck factor doesn't seem to jump in on the series at all. I mean, they even changed like the King of the Hill thing from the lore. Like when he was a kid, he loved to play King of the Hill. Well,
CMDR_Rizzle says, I see your chat box is empty. No stove fights tonight?
I guess not. But yeah, that was the thing. Like in Halo lore, Master Chief as a Kid John or whatever, they actually show footage of them like bringing a clone in and kidnapping John as a young boy, kind of thing. But he's playing. See, it used to be King of the Hill in like the lore. This is one of his favorite games, which is in the game itself. But no, he's fighting over a bridge in this. He's on a bridge, another guy's on a bridge. This other dude threatens him on the bridge that he's going to take over the bridge, this little rope bridge they have up there. The guy falls. John grabs the guy by the ankle to make sure that he doesn't. It's kids. He makes it so he doesn't fall. And then that's whenever Halsey looks up, she's like, we need him. It's it. He's ours, kind of thing. So that night they kidnapped John and stuff, and then cause a plague that kills everybody on the planet or some shit. I can't remember what they were talking about on there. But so anyway, like there's the battle had gone on. They lost all this stuff. Covenant win. The Covenant put together like the thing itself eventually, which happened in the last episode. But before all that, okay, girl that can touch the artifacts and Chief get together and they have sex, because that was in Halo. Master Cheeks, as they call him, jumps in the sack. Cortana is watching. So, and then of course Halsey is aware of this going on, and she's telling Cortana that it might be time for her to like take over Chief. When Chief finds out this information about all this kind of stuff happening, he tries to kill Halsey out on the planet before they had that big battle. Because whenever he touched this main artifact before the battle happened, he got this massive knowledge of him being kidnapped and that he remembers. So when Halsey comes over there, Chief starts to go after him, and she's like, Cortana, and then Cortana just shuts him down to where he just falls down and he can't move.
CMDR_Rizzle says, in show, Cortana seemed a little jealous.
Yeah, she's too young to be jealous, right? Because she's always been jealous of the Chief. So Chief tries to kill her again, or just see what the limit is for when Cortana, what she can actually do to the Chief. And it's revealed that Cortana can actually take possession of Chief completely, like throw his consciousness right out and just take him over. If he's dead, she could take over his corpse, kind of situation. A lot of just drama stuff happening back and forth with all that bullshit. Halsey is supposed to be moving off planet because of the shit she's done and stuff, and people have found out what she's actually done, so she's kind of guilty of this, so they were going to take her off, and apparently her clone gets captured instead of her, but she tells Cortana to not do anything about Chief, let him get captured, because he's taken this other the girl that can touch the artifacts. They were going to both go off because they've been having these visions of Halo. They actually had a visual of the background of Halo. Like if you're on the planet or the ring, you see that ring thing go up, and that's about it. They go there every time there's a massive touching of the stones, which is funny. And Cortana goes against Halsey and warns the Chief that the rest of Silver Team, the other two, not the one that is aware of what's going on, that he's told about all this kidnapping thing, but the other two, and they're going to either capture him alive or dead, even though they've known Chief forever, they're just deciding they're going to do that because Halsey said so. But it's revealed, that she's the evil one of all this. She kidnapped him and stuff, whatever. Jacob Keyes confirms that this has happened, that he was part of it himself. He's not getting reprimanded for none of it, but Halsey was. She was going to be set on trial or whatever for this. And in the last episode, they actually found the Covenant, I think it was the home world, or the world that they all work off of, inside of this, like, time anomaly thing bubble they created. A dimensional bubble where that's why it's not detectable to all the UNSC. And Chief takes Silver Team into this bubble and goes into the actual planetary orbit around the planet that's surrounded, that's protected by that bubble. And they drop Shock Trooper down onto the planet. Chief's all like, Silver Team, on me, So they go down there and they murder a bunch of them. They get nearly completely killed themselves, and the stone is touched by the other girl who's fallen in love with Chief. Earlier on they found out that she was evil or whatever. I'm leaving a lot of stuff out because I've kind of forgot it, but I'm starting to remember a little bit of it as I'm talking. Just words are hard. So Chief does his thing, and he's all like, well, we can't get out of here or whatever like that to Cortana. She says, you have to take me over, Cortana. And she goes, well, if I take you over, I probably won't be able to bring you back. You got to do it. It's the only way. Because he's seeing all of his Silver Team down on the ground, like nearly dying and all this kind of crap. So he decides to just sacrifice himself by just giving up fighting and walking toward people shooting him and getting hit with the gravity hammer and all this kind of shit until he finally just, like, I guess dies. And then Cortana takes over his body. Then we actually see Master Chief in action. Like, it's the Chief from the games for like 5 minutes, or maybe 2 minutes. I think just 2. He's like picking up weapons, dual wielding, shooting shit, and whatever, like that, and taking everybody out, picking up this thing, and they're taking the ancient artifacts and stuff back to UNSC, and they've got the Legoloth, the worm people in there, but you never see the hunters. You just see the worms. At one point in the show, not the last episode, but just where this, is it Mackie?
CMDR_Rizzle says, are you gonna stop the Deluxe when you get your 19,500 Zen? Or you gonna let it ride and go above and beyond?
I may have accidentally turned myself into a person that doesn't want to stop, if that makes sense. Because that could probably happen. Yeah. Yeah, the girl that can touch these artifacts just like Chief and like unlock them and see the secrets.
CMDR_Rizzle says, LMAO Deluxe Addict.
Right? I'm thinking that I'm probably going to keep going. I don't know. I don't like really using it for fleet stuff or other things if I can use vouchers instead.
CMDR_Rizzle says,
yeah.
Makey is Covenant human.
Yeah, she's fully human, but she was rescued or kidnapped by the Covenant when she was young because she's able to interact with this ancient Forerunner stuff. So she cries to a ship sometime on one of these episodes that she was kidnapped or something like that. She gets on the ship, and she's inside of her finger is a little miniature energy sword, like on her fingernail turns into a little tiny, what is it, like 3 or 4 inch energy sword.
CMDR_Rizzle says, Makey, Maki, McKay.
Okay. So she gets on this ship with these humans and stuff, and she's all like, "Oh, they kidnapped me. They forced me to do this, whatever like that. I'm the only one on the ship." Then here come the hunter worms, the Legoloth worms, or whatever they're called, and they go around killing everybody on board the ship and stuff. And she's like talking Covenant and stuff. And so later, like throughout the series, Miranda Keyes, she's got this language file that was captured or audio file. And she determines it's the same voice, and from this one, because whenever the girl came down during the big battle, she said, "Oh, they kidnapped me and forced me to do this kind of stuff," because she's trying to just gain entry to the other stone that she eventually steals and takes back because of stuff or whatever. There's more into it, but it's not really worth talking about, really. I mean, visuals. You know, they use like the 3D models from the game to make real life versions of those props. They the helmet, the gear, the all that kind of stuff is straight out from the game, so it looks awesome whenever they're wearing it and actually battling. Sometimes they do use a lot of CGI to make them run faster and jump and all that kind of crap. Do special shit. But other than that, I mean, it was just garbage, really. There's just too much, and I know you gotta change a lot of the stuff. If you go from one like a game to a show, you have to like add elements in there. But yeah, my audio's starting to kick out already. Random shuttling. But a lot of people were thinking at the end of the series.
Just Call McCower says, best visual effects are from Lois and Clark: The New Adventures of Superman. Anytime Clark would super speed, it was just the footage fast forward.
I remember that. He had cold breath in every single episode. Oh, was that open? Yeah, that was open. See, everyone kind of predicted that. All right, from game, from lore, and all that kind of stuff, Reach has to fall because all this stuff on the planet that you were seeing was always on. It was just Reach. It wasn't Earth. It was Reach. But they're thinking, okay, well, Reach has to fall first before, Chief can actually go to the ring, and there can be this big battle over it and stuff. And the show's called Halo, but there's no going to Halo. So everyone was pissed, Give me something. And only 9 episodes. Well, Reach first has to get completely annihilated by the Covenant, and that hasn't happened yet. It ain't even close to happening yet. I mean, all they managed to do, if you were to like turn the whole first season into one episode, which like Star Trek Discovery could have been several times over. That's all they did was introduce the characters, get some ancient technology to point the way to where the Halo ring could be. And that's pretty much it. Aside from the Quan character, the girl he rescued being able to, her family's some sort of whale watcher. They watch a transport whale in the ground that has a guilty spark that comes out of and talks to her father in a wet dream or some shit they're having there. I didn't really get that one. She was having some sort of a hallucination. They drugged her and to let her know what's going on, or her family history or some shit. So she's a whale watcher that's a portal to actual Halo or something. Well, I don't know. I don't know what happened there, but that was in there too. And she had a whole full episode to herself, so yeah. It's just a character Quan, because the bowl cut haircut thing and all that. I mean, if you're gonna do anything, the best thing to do, go to the Angry Joe Show. Wesley. The Angry Joe Show on YouTube, and they do like a little 20-minute review of each episode.
CMDR_Rizzle says, JK man, don't stop.
And it's worth watching because he's like, he'll tell you straight up, like all 3 of them there, the Angry Joe Show. Even to the point, like he was talking about like the show, how much it sucked and stuff and all the stuff like that, that CBS decided that they were going to attack his channel because he was saying too many bad things about the show. And then, like using footage to demonstrate, like for when he's talking about certain scenes, he would pop up maybe like a few second clip that would go away. And they had a lot of his videos taken down. He'd have to redo them to change like, flip it around, do this or whatever like that to the footage. And they just didn't want to have anybody talk negatively about their show. But he's a good person to like go to and watch the reviews, because he dresses up in like this this padded Master Chief like pillowcase kind of like costume, you know, whenever he's there.
Arcanoloth says, for me, the point of a review is to save time watching the show or film, but if the review is the same length as an episode, then it's more of a commentary. Not really saving me any time there. Can still be fun. Just Call Makover says, in the game/book I remember Reach falling and Master Chief's ship just happened to stumble upon the planet Halo was on because Luck and the Covenant discovered it because they were in pursuit of their ship / CMDR_Rizzle says, or he just spews hate for views. Don't know the G, never watched and probably won't. But come on.
Yeah, I mean, well, he's got a lot of like good reviews of shows, like, you know, he reviews Picard.
Arcanoloth says, at CMDR_Rizzle, yeah, that is sadly a quick way to views in the social media age.
But some of his reviews for things are good though. But Halo, he's got points. Like if you watch the show, you kind of agree before you go watch the review that, you know, what the hell am I watching? You kind of situation. But I do like
CMDR_Rizzle says, sad indeed.
I mean, I don't do this for views. I do this to play, but it's just something.
CMDR_Rizzle says, no.
I mean, I just stumbled across it because I was wondering what everyone else was thinking about the show whenever it first came on, and his reviews on there seemed to be spot on with what I was thinking while watching it. Like, this ain't the Halo I know kind of situation. And it's supposed to be in a different timeline, like, you know, not the main timeline of the show, of the series. Silver Team timeline, they call it.
CMDR_Rizzle says, all this time and you don't have a command for Indeed? CMDR_Rizzle says, slacken.
There's so many. I actually looked up one for Tilk, and there's like a collage-y thing or whatever, a compilation of Tilk saying Indeed.
Arcanoloth
and I couldn't
says,
find one I liked.
Agree that if I'm on the fence, I check in aggregators such as RT, Metacritic, the type of person that watches a 20 minutes YTVID about an example of media is self-selecting for people that are into that.
Hmm? But yeah, I watched a compilation of Tilk saying Indeed, and I was going to take from that, but a lot of them I just didn't like, you know, like the background noise and stuff. I wanted it to be like Indeed, you know how he would say Indeed, and then make multiple versions of that, you know, like have it where it's just a random Indeed. I just haven't gotten around to it. So many things to do and so little time to do them.
Arcanoloth says, need the Indeed supercut.
Indeed. An Indeed-gasm.
CMDR_Rizzle says, it's called a montage LOL. Or just download an episode on CPU and clip the one you like.
True. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Arcanoloth says, how do I download on CPU? Is that like downloading RAM?
He means on computer.
CMDR_Rizzle says, but I'm not gonna ask you for any more sounds. Your plate is full with all the scripts.
Yeah, I don't mind it though. If I didn't have to go to damn work, I can get a whole lot more done. Can accomplish so much shit.
Paul Makover says, I was just about to say that you should do that for Jonathan Frakes, but from the video of him telling you that you are wrong for 47 seconds.
The video? You're what? I don't think I've seen that.
CMDR_Rizzle says, yeah, I know CPU isn't necessarily the computer as a whole, just easier to type out.
Yeah.
Just Call McCower says, https://www.youtube.com/watch v equals GME46XDCUO.
Is that like the Jonathan Franks Ask You Questions video? Whenever he was like on Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction, or was it something like that, where he would just ask a question and like they'd have the video, the show, and all that kind of stuff. But someone has it, and it's so hilarious.
Just Call
The
McCower
comments
says,
on that.
yes.
It says reminds me of a little kid.
Arcanoloth says, https://downloadmoreram.com/. Arcanoloth says, now has mobile apps.
Why is the weapons thing open right there if you can't use them? Isn't that crazy? Now in Technicolor. Pew. Ow.
We have got to get this show on the road.
For real,
MC
yeah.
Wolfcat1 says, LOL pew.
Pew pew. Pew. Pew 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 pew.
CMDR_Rizzle says, Technicolor. Is that technically in color or is it colored technology?
Right. Now in Technicolor.
Just Call McCower says, my birthday is in about a month, so everyone should pitch in and supply me with game time for FCIV.
Game time for Final Fantasy 16. Fly me to the moon. So you said
Just
that
Call McCower says, 14.
14. I was wrong.
CMDR
That's backwards. That's
Rizzle
right.
says, sorry, all you get is a happy birthday and best wishes.
Breast wishes. Have a holly jolly birthday. Ow.
MC Wolfcat1 says, hee hee, what Rizzle said, P.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I always get my IVs mixed up.
Stygian_6 says, I'm on Leviathan server. No sub ATM though.
Leviathan server.
Arcanoloth says, breast wishes is what Homelander gives people on their birthday. Freudian slip every time.
He could do whatever he wants. Jack, 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 jacking it, jackity, jack. Smacking it, smackity, smack.
CMDR_Rizzle says, birthday cake shortcake.
Dude.
Let me have a Diablo sandwich, a Dr. Pepper, make it fast. I'm in a goddamn hurry. You want something?
Hush puppy, Daddy.
We got no time for that crap. You son of a bitch.
Oh, God.
Just Call McCower says, the trailer for Winchesters came out the other day and they sure did shit on supernatural lore. That show isn't going to be good. MC Wolfcat1 says, LOL.
Is it that one of that Jensen was going to make about the parents?
CMDR_Rizzle says, or a Waterboy command. Mama said. MC Wolfcat1 says, that Samak 1 is good.
Mama said you was wrong, Colonel Sanders.
Just Call McCower says, yes.
I did not know that that was actually being produced. I thought he was just talking about that. Wow. It's the one that he didn't tell Jared about, and Jared got kind of pissed or whatever on Twitter, right?
CMDR_Rizzle says, LOL, okay, no more requests.
No more requests. Maybe I need to have like a request thing.
Excuse me, sir. Can you direct me to the naval base in Alameda? It's where they keep the nuclear vessels. nuclear vessels.
Nuclear vessels. I love the scene there.
Repeat. The imposter is not to be injured.
Captain Kirk! I'm Captain Kirk!
The funny thing about that clip is when he knocks the monitor into the floor, it sounds just like a glass breaking instead of like this whole massive thing happening. You would think you'd hear like more than just a little like psh.
MC Wolfcat1 says, he.
We can replace it with something else or whatever. Oh! Like somebody getting hit with it. Oh. You know, you can
CMDR _Rizzle says that command has AV in it. Does that imply there are 4 more?
No, a V for video. I haven't, you know, it's regular versus video. We have 4 more.
I will punch you in the face!
CMDR _Rizzle says, oh, I assumed Roman numeral 5.
Nah. Yeah, I guess that is confusing, though. I'm Captain Kirk. No, I'm Captain Kirk.
Get off the damn shed!
I will punch you in the face if you do not get off that damn shed. Will Ferrell.
CMDR _Rizzle says, hokey shitballs, are you doing hourly reps? Attaboy.
Life forms. You tiny little life forms.
God fucking damn it!
You precious little life forms. Where are you?
Brent Spiner. He played the best Data because he played the only Data.
MC Wolfcat1 says, Gulf 2 Alim, Gulf 2 Alim, Gulf 2 Alim.
Alim. The Taylor from DS9 continues. In an all-new episode of Alim. Well, I'm doing the hourlies every day. As a daily.
CMDR _Rizzle says, hokey pokey. Typos. Your commands overlap, sir.
Yes, they do. They only do that because the one you did is a video versus the one that MC did is an audio. And I have the video separate right
says,
now.
MC Wolfcat1 is now lurking B.
Be out that you can be in the army, the navy, in the house, in the house.
CMDR _Rizzle says, hourly's daily is still profitable. 4,300 to start your run.
Hourly's, yeah. If I could get there, you know, because I don't have like all the marks and stuff. I need to designate a time to get all the marks, but I don't have time. I guess I could quit my job and then have all the time I need until the internet's shut off.
CMDR _Rizzle says, do a TIFO stream and take a day off Dyson.
Man, I don't know. That would give me so much anxiety, taking a day off from Dyson. Because it's like it's an obsessive compulsive problem now that I have to do this every day and I keep adding more characters to the list. I mean, when I started, you know, it was just myself, Lulu, Michael,
CMDR _Rizzle says, or run event multiple times, no cooldown, get rewards for each rep.
Yeah, could do that. over and over and over. Well, we all know that's probably not going to happen because I'll forget all about doing that, and then I'll have to do it. Like when the red alert happens, it's perfect time to do something like that, but I always forget that it doesn't have a cooldown.
Murdoch says, ready for the daily?
Yep, dude. I knew you were waiting for that.
Your event is ground tifo. Too long.
Too long. Too long. Dude, I just imagine you Murdoch's like ready to click and go, you ready yet? Ready yet? Ready yet? Ready yet? Ready yet? Space. The final frontier. That's
Murdoch
a pretty
says,
ship.
It's not letting me invite.
Why not? That's weird. Did that work? Yep, it worked. Smackety, 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 smack. Jackety, 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 jack. Jacking for the Lord. Wonder if I could put that on here as a sound.
Murdoch says, forged in fire.
Did we not do that? Or did I not click on it? Forged in fire. The one that I get confused with. Space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its continuing mission. To explore strange new worlds. To seek out new life and new civilizations. To boldly go where no man has gone before.
Stygian_network has rated you with a party of 2. Stygian_network has rated you with a party of 2. CMDR_Rizzle says, the one you get confused on? That narrows it down.
That narrows it down. Indeed, right? I can't get into Jupiter. They won't let me come. Raid test 2 raiders. Thank you, Stygian, for that. Stygian. Hello again. Hello. I swear, I've queued us up for that, and it's just
Stygian_Sticks says, NP, tongue sticking out.
No problem. No problemo. Apparently, there's 3 instances of the bot saying stuff.
CMDR_Rizzle says, Stygian 16 yo.
Stygian 16 yo. I need to make some more emotes. I need to do a lot of shit. I keep forgetting about it. I keep getting too involved in stuff like, I had sent that.
For those of you who don't know me,
I had sent that test over to I am Aquacore for that script. And
Stygian_Sticks says, Stygia 16 chuckle.
And I didn't have it completed, which is a test or whatever. And he said, well, where's the gifting part at? And that's whenever I got involved in doing that and then not focusing on other things, and which is always what happens with me. I made it over here, and you're over there.
Arcanoloth says, for those of you who don't know me, you don't know me. For those who do, you know.
Meanwhile, for those of you who don't, why in the Stranger World?
Rizzle says, and knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe. Dun 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 dun. Yo, Joe! It's G.I. Joe against Cobra the enemy, fighting to save the day. He never gives up, he's always there, fighting for freedom over land and air. But not water. G.I. Joe! care. Let's lift to that turbo get. Jackety, 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 jack. Smackety, 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 smack. Lunge kick. Very Kirk of you, sir. We're gonna die, mister. We've just seemed to destroy me. Jacking for the Lord. Jackety, 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 jack. Smackety, 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 smack. Mister? Oh, when the saints go marching in. When the saints go marching in. I'd love to be in that number. When the saints go marching in. Dun 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 dun. Spaghetti! If you or someone you know. And I'll do nothing in the left, in the middle.
Arcanoloth says, Piscetti.
Piscetti. Mom's Piscetti. Mom Spaghetti's nervous, but on the surface he is calm and ready to drop bombs. Mom Spaghetti. His arms are heavy, knees weak, arms are... No, that's wrong. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's Spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he is calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd knows so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking how? Everybody's joking now. The clock's run out. Time's left over. Bam, slap back to reality. Oh, the goes gravity. Oh, the goes gravity. Choked. He's so mad, but he won't give up. That is he knows. He won't have it. He knows it. Damn it. What was I doing? That's just the thing. I get so damn confused. What's going on? Where are we? What is we are? We are going back to work on console gamma.
TMDR_Rizzle says, Scorp spit in hot fire.
Oh yeah, the rescue thing. No, I got like the instrumental of Way I Am for Eminem on my phone, and I would Bluetooth my phone and just play the music from it on my way home, you know, from work every day. Used to, it would take me like 30-35 minutes to get home from work every day. And so I'd play it, you know, and anytime the instrumental would come out, I'd sing the instrumental lyrics on purpose. Because the song is pretty, you know, pretty awesome. I like the way it flows. It's so angry, and it makes you feel good to be angry. It's like, I sit back with this pack of zigzags in this bag of this weed. It gives me the shit needed to be the most meanest MC on this earth. It's his birth. I've been cursed with this curse. It just curse and just blurt this berserk and bizarre shit that works and it sells and it helps in itself to relieve all this tension that's been in these sentences. Getting the stress has been eating me recently off of his chest and the rest again peacefully. But at least know that it's in the end you to leave me alone when you freaks see me out in the street when I'm eating or feeding my daughter. Do not come and speak to me. I don't know you, no, I don't owe you a motherfucking thing. I'm not Mr. Insect. I'm not what your friends think. I'm not Mr. Friendly. I can be a prick. If you tip me, my tank is on empty.
Just call Makora
The patience
says,
that's in me.
now
And
do
if you...
Rap God.
I don't know what Rap God is. I know it's a song, but I don't know the lyrics to any of it because it's just gone too crazy. But I used to like just do that every single day on my way home, way to work. I'd sing along with the music. I'd listen for whenever it's time to hit the beat and stuff.
CMDR_Rizzle says, fire, 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 fire.
Fire, fire, bobaya, banana, fana, bobaya. And I'd even like accidentally like
Sticks says, rap some Tech N9NE.
Tech N9NE? I don't know who that is either. I don't listen to much music, that's for sure. And what I do listen to, it's usually played by others or whatever, you know. Computer, activate your ass. It's like back in the MIRC days, you know, I'd have my little playlist that would play on
Just
Winamp.
Call McCower says, spit some Murray Gold.
Murray
Stygian
Gold.
_sticks says, he'll link you some good N9NE songs. CMDR_Rizzle says, pronounced Tech 9.
Tech 9.
Rapper with some disability like autism or whatever, but you can't tell. Just Call McCower says, LOL.
LOL. Limpheo. Well, we're done with this part. Okay. So I never know when it's over for certain parts. It confuses the hell out of me. That's why the hell needs to come out of me, mister. By hell, you say, mister. I don't know. I'm not much on listening to a lot of music, though. I mean, stuff. But like I said, I used to have a playlist, but it's only because people in the chat, you know.
Just Call McCower says, my favorite track is I Am the Doctor, but there is so many good Murray Gold tracks other than that one.
Yeah, he had some pretty cool music for the show. That's for damn sure.
Almost there. Cover your corners and watch the upper deck for...
Cover your ass. Cover your ass and don't watch the grass.
CMDR_Rizzle says, Spock saying these are not the hell your whales, LOL.
Wait,
these are not the hell your whales.
moving in on your position. And fast.
One damn minute, Admiral. This is profanity. Yeah, I love that. I need so that's some of the sounds I need to add, you know, like maybe a random like Star Trek 4 sounds folder, or and then individual sounds if you want those exact ones, you know. But damn it, I got
Just
hit.
Call McCower says, is it sad to say that my favorite thing out of all of 13's run is the beat drop in her theme song?
The beat drop. 13's run. Are you talking about Jodie Whittaker? Jodie Whittaker. Doctor never bathes.
Just Call McCower says, yes.
I could never remember what number we were on the Doctor. I got so damn confused on that too. I mean, one regeneration was David Tennant's hand that was at Torchwood, keeping him from actually regenerating, but then at the same time creating a human version of himself, or half-human version of himself that is still on that planet with Rose, right? So we could technically have David Tennant back again if we ever needed to go that route with that one. He would age, of course, so, you know, that's what he does, is part human. And then, like, was it Matt Smith was...
Just Call McCower says, I know information, but it is huge spoiler.
You'll know information, but huge spoiler. If David Tennant's coming back, then I'm totally for that spoilage. Damn, we're in a tight spot. Damn, we're in a tight spot. Damn, we're in a tight spot.
Is Curlin there?
Sure, yeah, Curlin can be here. Whoever. See me? I'm just running back and forth, acting like I'm doing shit because I don't know what the fuck we do.
Good. Head to
You're
Orbital.
alive.
I have a plan, but we need
You're alive. Because I know that who was it that said if like Russell T Davies ever came back that they would actually probably like rejoin the cast or something.
We're in a tight spot. Damn. We're in a tight spot. Damn. We're in a tight spot.
How's my
Just
hair?
Call McCower says, David Tennant, Catherine Tate, the person who played Wilfred Mott.
Really? Are they going to come back That's gonna be awesome.
And
Klingon.
we've got a full charge.
Klingon.
Hit that charging up the disassembler for another pulse.
I'd totally watch it. Because what is it said in like one of the episodes? The Doctor can regenerate to anything they want and back to other people they've been before. That could be a good reason for them to like be able to control the change, right? I could see it now. Here we go, right? We could have it where David Tennant's Doctor is just kind of unconscious, and as he wakes up, he's like having the flashes of all this like Jodie Whittaker Doctor thing going on. And he wakes up, he's like, "Oh, I just had the weirdest dream, you know. What was it? It was a girl.
The disassembler is charged.
I went on some wild things, and I was on a Time Lord and whatever. Hey, well, it doesn't matter. It wasn't real, you know, kind of thing like that. And we're back, you know. It was a bad fever dream the whole time."
Stygian_Sticks says, Tech N9NE is one of the few rappers to rap with Korn, Disturbed and System of a Down.
Still wasn't Ginger.
Just Call McCower says, still wasn't Ginger.
Still wasn't Ginger. I don't like the color. Hey man, get out of that box, man. You little homo sapien, man. You weird homo sapien. Feel the power of the pod wraith. Tech Nine, one of the few rappers who rap with calm and disturb. System of Down. See, I know the names of these people. I don't know who they are exactly, but I've heard their names before. That's about as far as I've gotten into all that.
The disassembler is charged.
The disassembler is charged. No, you are a discharge it. You. Megatron. Wilfred Mott, was he the one that like was in the Doctor chamber, like when the chamber was there and the Doctor was in the other one and they were like what it was, what they all said.
Get to that console to discharge.
Just Call McCower says, yes.
Yeah, wherever they had
the
the Time Lords.
They are metal bands, tongue sticking out.
Metal bands? Are they rubber bands? Yes, rubber bands. Are we gonna like get to the top, or are we at the top? Where the hell am I? I don't know where I am. I don't know what I'm doing either. I'm glad people are keeping track of what's going on, because I'm not.
You've annoyed me for the last time.
You've annoyed me for the last time, for the first time.
The disassembler is charged. Get to that console to discharge it.
I will return that hurt 1,000-fold.
What's the story here? Lita got on some bad shit, and now she's like learning how to do shit or some shit. I don't know what the heck going on here. Okay.
Get up the stairs. She's about to go supernova.
But Lita told me to die.
Oh dear. Is it me or is it getting?
You said you had something about an odor? Oh dear.
Well, it's definitely me.
Defecately.
The disassembler is charged. Get to that console to discharge it.
Whatever that console is. Yeah. So much brightness happening here. Yes, we can totally see this console you're speaking of, sir. You're retarded, mister. Don't talk to me about being retarded. I'm retarded more than you are. Don't talk to me about retarded. Dude, we haven't seen George Kirk on
MC Wolfcat1 says, LOL.
We haven't seen George Kirk on Strange New Worlds yet since the first episode. Where the hell is this guy? Where is Captain Tiberius, or James Tiberius Kirk's brother, on the damn ship? And since we may have or may not have all watched this last episode, wasn't it always a thing where you couldn't keep a pattern in the transporter buffer that long normally? I mean, sure, Scotty managed to do something in TNG that was against how it was, and it killed one person. He survived, but he was an engineer. He knew how to do this shit. You've got a doctor on the ship.
Streamlabs says, MC Wolfcat 1 fires a barrage of their cannons at Scorpwana.
Not to cut the celebration short, but I just ran out of time on my phone. But a doctor, right?
One says, LUL.
What is this? Is this doctor that has he been an engineer before? How does he know how to do this to make it so his daughter stays in just this pattern buffer, and people can still use the transporter? You know, just stuff that makes me question life. I know, just things, because the only reason, like, you know, in TNG, whenever they found Scotty, was because nobody used the transporter to make the buffer. It's almost like, okay.
CMDR_Rizzle says, he said as long as they rematerialize periodically, it's cool.
Yeah, like, if they use the transporter, they have to, like, say, hold on, let me materialize my daughter real quick. Okay, honey, get over here to the side. Okay, now y'all can use my transporter. You know, to me, it's almost like the Star Trek. I mean, Star Wars. No, not Star Wars. Fuck. Stargate. You know, if you're stuck in the pattern thing like Tilk was, if you use the gate, it just completely kills the pattern that's already there. So you have to, like, rematerialize the thing and have it come out. Anyway, it just, for some reason, it doesn't set with me as being, oh, okay. I mean, there's other, like,
CMDR_Rizzle says, multiple transporters.
But it's the sickbay transporter. I think there's only, like, was there just one of those? One just main one for emergencies or something? Because they've used one of those transporters, like, what was it, the first episode? Nurse Chapel used it to transport or something to go to that dude that got loose on the ship, right? Is it the very same one, or is there more inside that room that I'm not aware of? I haven't really paid attention. Sick bay's gotten so big since TOS trust. They only had, like, what, 3 beds in sick bay at the time back then, and the little back and forth little feet thingy that you put your feet on. Like Kirk always used. Kirk, Tiberius. Leave map. But unless I'm just missing something, or if I'm the only one that noticed this stuff, I don't know. I mean, it could have been that I've just not been paying attention strongly to the layout of sickbay and stuff. But you know, he got his daughter. How was she inside the pattern buffer whenever they
CMDR_Rizzle says, it guy just watch and enjoy. More I nitpick, less I enjoy.
True. I mean, I still enjoyed watching the show. I mean, even like number 1 not being human. Like I thought that was kind of interesting.
Just Call Makor says, Asgard Beam, what's the nature of your medical emergency?
Please state the nature of medical emergency. Okay, I know where you're going with that. Let me go find it. It's gotten so many views, and yet I can't monetize it. But I don't really care to monetize because I can't make any money off of it anyway. I don't qualify for that anymore, since they changed up how many people you had to have for all that. It used to be less people, but it dropped a whole lot of people on there though. Let's see. Let me go to me. YouTube Studio, because I know where we're going with that. Where is it? SG1 maybe?
Murdoch says, surely you can't be serious.
I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
Murdoch says, don't call me Shirley.
Why is it whenever I try to search for one? Okay. I try to search for a video. It doesn't find it. It's not out there anymore. I swear videos are like disappearing off channels or something. But I have a video on YouTube where I took the scene from one of the SG-1 episodes of whenever Robert Picardo, who plays Woolsey on Stargate SG-1, is beamed down or whatever from the Asgard ship. Cause it's like General O'Neill, or O'Neill is walking up the stairs with somebody talking about like stuff that's going on, and all of a sudden, boom, the beam comes off, and here's Robert Picardo, and I inserted in there like, please state the nature of the medical emergency, from the Voyager, and O'Neill goes, I thought we fixed this thing so that wouldn't happen anymore. Then all of a sudden the beam goes off and beams him up, and it got so many damn views, but I couldn't monetize it because it wasn't mine, so I just and at the time I did have monetization abilities, but since YouTube changed, couldn't do that anymore. But it didn't bother me any at all. I mean, it's just junk. I think I got like $100 one time from YouTube,
Just
and
Paul
that was
Nicover says, https://www.youtube.com/watch v equals AZZZPI6 Yunk.
Yunk. Yeah, you found it, didn't you? Oh, cool. Cool, man, cool.
I've always been the one who caused the worry, not the worrier.
It's not easy. Don't second guess yourself. This is the best possible course of action.
Exactly. Action, good. Sitting around, bad.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, I still worry sometimes too. About you.
Well, thank you, sir.
Don't mention it.
Please state the nature of the medical emergency.
I thought we fixed this thing so that wouldn't happen anymore.
I still get a kick out of that. That's hilarious. Yes, Firefox, you may have access to the internet. Why did I always have to ask? All right, let's get this right here going.
Get off the damn shed!
Get off the damn shed, son. Boy, what are you doing up there? Get off that damn shed, you bastard. So you found that faster than I could, and I was looking through my own shit. I was digging through my own shit pile in the backyard when I come across something I ate the other day. This is what happened. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be vulgar. I know how that can be offensive to some people. Who was it we were talking about the other day about something? It was the same day that the TFO thing happened.
CMDR_Rizzle says, no full sound?
No full sound? Is sound not working? No full sound.
Get on!
God fucking damn it!
I'm confused. What happened? Who happened? Why happened? Why is Gamora? Pika?
CMDR_Rizzle says, shed clip with short version.
Ah, yeah, it's a random thing. You can probably do it again. I don't have it on like any kind of cooldown. I probably need to put them all in like a minute cooldown. I just never have. I never have. I don't know if I want to or not, Captain. Wow. Claim Iconian Resistance Elite title. Look, it's blank. I want that, Daddy. But boy, ain't nothing there. I want that empty item on the shelf, please. Wicked. They're missing an icon. Oh, wow. Collect that hourly.
CMDR_Rizzle says, I'm good, that was fine, just
Oh.
curious.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a lot of the ones I have are, they're
Murdoch
like
says,
random.
you should try stand-up comedy.
Why? Then would have to stand up all day. I don't like doing that. Did I say something that was funny? I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I don't pay attention to what I say, so I couldn't do that. I'd have to remember it too. Who would I stand up in front of, you know? Firing squad?
Murdoch says, you could be the next Ernest P. Worrell.
You know what I mean, Vern? Hey, Vern, how you doing, Vern? Vern, where you going on? You going on vacation, Vern? What them moving boxes out there for, Vern? So you got a U-Haul truck out there. Where you moving? The whole thing behind that. If you've never... Okay, Ernest P. Worrell, Jim Varney, right? If you've never seen the original, like, how it got started stuff, you need to. Because it's
Murdoch
like...
says, ever see his movie Dr. Otto?
I don't think
Murdoch
I have.
says, love that guy.
I don't think
Murdoch
I have,
says,
actually.
I have.
You have? Well, I'd hope you'd have watched it if you recommended it. I'm kidding. I'm just joking around. No need to throw eggs and shells at me, see? Not now, damn it. Okay. Okay, and there, personnel. We got a Ferengi? How did you get a Ferengi? But, it started off as like, they just hired Jim Varney to be this character that he could create himself for just television ads in a local area, I think in Tennessee or something like that.
Just Call McCower says, I used to love that character and did some research into the character and learned that Disney bought his character because he showed up at an event that Mickey Mouse was also at and he was more popular than the mouse. So Disney bought Ernest out of spite.
Yeah, he was better than the mouse. There was a game years ago before I actually got into a lot of anything. It was like the free Disney MMO game or whatever.
Murdoch says, hey, smart move.
Smart move. But it was like a trial version of it, and I got on there as Yellow Dog. And you can like have your own little house and stuff and go fight the cogs and do like little Disneyland adventures and stuff and talk to Mickey and like receive credits and stuff on there.
Spirit Caller says, Toontown.
Toontown, yes, that's what it was. Hello, Spirit Caller. Thank you for that. Thank you. Hello. And yes, that was it. And I'm surprised you knew that so quickly. Yeah, it was Toontown. I played it maybe a month, I think, or less. But I actually had some fun.
Spirit Caller says, my daughter loved it.
Ah, yes. And the bad thing was you couldn't use like an actual specific name if you were just doing the trial thing. So that's why everyone just knew me as Yellow Dog, you know. And I like made a friend on there. You'd go like sit in a house and go fight cogs and fight together doing whatever and playing games. It was so much fun. I enjoyed it. Of course, I'm one of those people that doesn't take much to enjoy, you know. You can say, oh, look, a rock. Oh, I moved it with my shoe. Let me do that, too. Oh, look, we're having fun, you know. You got to think about a rock, right? You know, just sitting there this whole time going, oh, man, I wish I could walk.
Timber, his arms wide.
His arms wide. His legs spread. But just the life and times of a rock. It's sitting there. Here's an earthquake. Well, it shook. It got about like 2 inches. Here comes a kid. He threw you about 10 feet, you know. Then you're like, crap, I've been trying to get across the road this whole time for years, you know. I'm thinking of that guy that, Robin Hood Men in Tights, you know, I have a mole. That guy that, what was his name? But I'm just picturing him as being like, you know, grabbing his head, talking and stuff, because he used to do that guy. I don't know if he's probably still around. Oh, I see we're all sitting around, huh?
Shaka, when the walls fell.
When the walls fell, Shaka, his arms wide. The bend over. I perform the bend over to you.
At Tanagra.
At Tanagra. But those sounds sure are like louder for some reason, out of nowhere. Let's do some endeavors with Gary the Clean. Oh, but first, let's check out Fleet Level 11. We did it. We did it, mister. We're at the lithium mine there. 1. Upgrades available. Ooh, store discount.
Okay, bend over.
We're gonna select that son of a bitch. Look at that. Oi, it. Yes. The lithium mine visions. Congratulations. Here's a quarter. Call someone who cares. Yeah. Ooh, the lithium mine provisions. Who is it that has provisions? It's what's his face. I'm gonna save that for what's his face. Yeah.
MC Wolfcat1 says, I'm off. Have fun and stay awesome.
Alrighty, you too.
Glitch cat glitch lit.
Why in the world does my volume seem like it's gotten higher for some reason?
CMDR_Rizzle says, peace.
Peace, I'm out, yo. You have a good night, evening, morning. It's morning for you over there. That's
Murdoch says, get some sleep. Night night.
Knight. Let's play some Dabo and win.
Spin the wheel and win.
Spin the wheel and win. Wheel of Fortune.
Just Call McCower says, HATE3K, are you there? Murdoch says, I'm here.
Damn it. My sound just get louder for some reason. Aaron.
MC Wolfcat1 says, I will try and get some ZZZS.
ZZZS?
Captain to Enterprise. Before I put you in the brig, there's a little something I owe you.
CMDR_Rizzle says,
Damn it, Jim, what the hell's the matter with you?
Consider that an order.
Did you enjoy it, Captain?
24.
It was painful. In more ways than one.
Fascinating. Pure energy. Pure thought. Totally incorporeal. Not life as we know it at all.
Not life as we know it at all, Pudding. Come on. Damn it. Okay. 012. Okay. You knew what I was doing. Oh, that's perfect. Symmetry is the best.
MC Wolfcat1 says, 07.
07, miss. The African Queen. Unless you don't want me to say where you are, you know, in Africa. In which case I will stop mentioning it from this point forward. I will continuously stop mentioning Miss. Mr. Oh, James. Man. Ooh, I want to try out...
CMDR_Rizzle says, spend GPL save EC.
Oh, yeah, that's right, I do, yeah. Okay. Yeah, because Gold Press Platinum and Star Trek Online, there's nothing to do with it. Oh, well, I got it anyway. Okay, well, never mind. But yeah, there's like nothing. What do you like? Few things from the Gold Press Platinum story, whatever it is, and that's about it. You know, nothing. You just kind of build it up as you keep playing. There's like a few duty officer things that happen with it. There's that ground guy that every time you kill somebody, he gives you Gold Press Platinum. Or I mean, not kill, make them unconscious. Oh, cannot complete with that 50 items in your overflow bag. Oh shit. 50 item overflow bag. Oh, it's all these people. Okay, yeah. All right. So, I can't get rid of the people, can I? Because I need to... Today must be your lucky day. Giggity giggity.
CMDR_Rizzle says, after 3 tries 2K isn't much but still. Can't get richer if you spend.
True. You can't get Richard Pryor if you spend. That's why we spend our money on pudding. Pudding is the way to go when you want to get the pudding in the go. Ah, damn it, wrong one. Okay. Alright, just refine the dilithium, get that done first so I don't forget. Cancel that offer, withdraw that offer, put that offer on the table over here, that offer. Or do we want to just save that for tomorrow and just make it a bigger offer?
CMDR_Rizzle says, made like 5 milli today selling colonists and prisoners.
Sweet! I need to do that. I need to sell these people. I need to go into slave trading here. Where's the Orions? Excuse me, mister. Okay, not there. I'm always getting confused in Deep Space Nine. Even on the show when I'd watch it. I'd try to figure out where everybody was and I'd get lost. I mean, what was actually right here, you know, in the show? I mean, where the exchangey stuff and all that is. Access exchange. Let's see. Who is going for what? Tactical security, just civilian, medical. I'm just curious as to see how much everybody is. And they average about maybe like 30 or less. I really hate to sell them and then need them, though. Let's see if we do that. Nope, we can't do that. Can we do that? There we go. We did it. Advisor. Oh, that's what we need to do. Is search first for, like, who's doing what. And who's wearing the pants and whose family he.
CMDR_Rizzle says, we didn't see that side of Promenade.
Ah, that's the filming side, wasn't it? Where the cameras were. Let's see. Tactical. Advisor is like operation and civilian-ish stuff, right? Or something. Search. Okay, take the search off of there and search again. 15. Advisors are 15. $1. Man, that's a lot of putting these guys in there, isn't it? Watch this. 14999. Haha! I will have fortuned your ass. I was placed back here in for. I can't even sell my people. What the They probably have to come out of here, don't they? Like the roster or some shit. Quality, common. Apparently I don't have any advisors. Okay. And those two are stuck. Con officer, con officer. They con people for a living. Con officer. Checked all weapons. Armory officer, security officer. Holographic. Shit. Warp theorist. I watched, after the stream, I stayed up to try to work more on that script a little bit.
CMDR_Rizzle says, selling DOFs isn't as easy as colonist/prisoner.
Is that why it's like saying no? I can get rid of refugees though, right? Dude, how many refugees I have? I've got a lot of damn refugees. They refuge to leave the ship. Refuge.
CMDR_Rizzle says, gotta search individually.
Ill. Can you sell like more than one as a group or something? Let's see about refugees. Because they refuge. Let's see. Advisor. Am I just looking for... I thought... Is a refugee not a civilian? Bartender, chef, colonists. Okay, gotta specify. Search. Refugees, pretty much the same thing. Look how small they are. Post. Items were successfully posted. Yay! Okay, so they may have may have to come out of here then. Post. Because I know that sometimes in the fleet, doesn't it like require a refugee or something? But these probably came from the fleet thing.
CMDR_Rizzle says, I dismiss DOFs. Sell others. Harder on Xbox, we can't drag and drop.
Dragging it, draggity drop. Smacking it, smackity, smackity, smack. So I want to put that on here as a sound clip. Jacking it, jackity jack. Smacking it, smackity smack. Smacking for the Lord. So on the Xbox, do you have to like you click it and then like click to sell or something like that, and then I have to like individually do stuff. As I've never seen any of that happen, you know, because the only thing I've watched is really Judas playing, and that time you temporarily host since he walked away. You're like his Andy Richter to Conan. Anyway, okay, how many slots did I see? 87 slots, not sluts, slots. 87 sluts. Damn it, I'm making myself laugh too early. I always get a massive headache when I laugh too much. In progress, not a damn thing. Well, it's just blinking. Okay, never mind. You cannot do this with more than somebody. Okay, we'll take all then. Okay, all right. And then we'll go back into that. Go back into the roster. And see that we have more refugees again. Oh boy. Gravy.
CMDR_Rizzle says, prisoners were listed for 250k each. Sold mines for 240k.
Holy cow.
All undercut. What was your question?
Oh, I don't even remember.
Just Call McCower says, who was the better assistant? Sharona or Natalie?
Well, Sharona started out, and Natalie came along later, and she's like challenged Monk. It's kind of a toss-up there. Natalie came with her own little set of things, you know, and Sharona always gave in to Monk no matter what, but Natalie just kind of was like, no. I always use the example, like, people that I work with that have never seen Monk before, I'll use the one from that episode with the guy that's doing the training, and he's like doing some sort of sit-ups or something like that, and he goes like 98, 99.
CMDR_Rizzle says, my Sharona.
My Sharona or my Corona. But he like completely stops at 99, and Monk's like, aren't you gonna do just one more? He goes, no, I always do just 99. He goes, could you just do one more? You know, shaking his head with his arms up and stuff. And he says, no, I always do 99. He goes, just do one more. And I forget the assistant. She's like, do one more just to make him happy. Come on, like getting on with it or whatever. So the guy's like, okay, fine. He goes down and he goes, 100, 101. Then Monk goes, now you have to do 99 more. Love it. Oh, gosh. And we have bubble wrap, you know, because stuff bubble wrap, duh. So every time that we get stuff in bubble wrap, I said, okay, let's pop all this bubble wrap.
Just says, my favorite was when Monk had to change that diaper.
He went all out doing that, too. That shit was funny. Could you just do one more? Let's just say this is going to be a failed experiment here. We're not even going to try anymore. I need to do these endeavors. All right. Iconian TFO. So I'll come back and probably do that off stream eventually one day. Bug hunt is fun. I can't do that for some reason. I cannot queue with more than 50 items in my overflow bag. Holy shit. Holy cow, man. The Armada still can't get rid of any of them because the home dude here don't want to help for shit. Holdings. Holding. No current projects. Starbase still has their project, and I don't have any engineers. I probably, well, I don't know, they usually come out of the bag, don't they? Smackety, 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 smack. Jackety, 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 jack. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to here, get off of that shit. Overflow bag. Watching the left side over here, get off of that. And we'll take this and we'll discard him and see what happens. I discarded, the dude just left. I just jetted him out the airlock. Okay, so I'm not going to discard.
CMDR_Rizzle says, only a select few projects need refugees. I wouldn't keep them. Get that one dilly per.
Get that one dilly per. So okay, we got this. Advisors and stuff.
CMDR_Rizzle says, Dismiss not discard. Must start within roster.
Roster man, he be a jamming so smooth. Let me see if I hold down the control, it still asks. So if it's hold down shift, it doesn't ask. It still asks no matter what. Okay, because I know there's something about if you hold down a certain button, it won't like pop up there saying shit or whatever. Okay, that got me down to 94. Where did the people go? Damn it! It disappeared behind the shaft here. Gotta get that out of the way. Get that out of the way. Got a drunk Jim Hadar in here. Gonna take all again. And okay, another specialization thing. How many of you do we have? We got army officers after some bitches. Assault squad officers.
CMDR_Rizzle says, I prefer the extra confirmation. Made many a mistake in past.
Ooh. Oh yeah, it's kind of cool to have. But I know that like in the inventory, we can always like hold down Control or Shift on our keyboard, and it'll bypass the confirmation screen. Okay, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 geologists. I'm looking for one that's got like too many of something. But these are common, so there won't be a lot of them, right? Because that's right, there won't be a lot of common because I can always just get rid of everybody who's not attached. Because you're still getting stuff from it. We're getting 10 recruitment. I should do this for my main character because I'm so far behind on recruitment for my main character. Main character.
CMDR_Rizzle says, not when you dismiss in bulk, but yet. All white ones can kick rocks for me. Green or better.
They can kick ass. Kick ass. Go to bathroom and deliver their underwear. Turn them all into, no, that's not. That's bridge officers. Never mind. I shouldn't say turn them all into shit or whatever it was. Security officer.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
He's all out of bubblegum. Jean-Claude Van Damme could have completely done that whole character there. And I'm all out of bubblegum. Your underwear. I like to wear my underwear on the outside of my pants. Underwear. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Take all those little out of his movies and you get nothing but just a 5-second movie. No, I'm kidding. Kidding. Don't shoot the messenger. Shust. Okay, go back up here again. And those that aren't attached, I'm going to get rid of because there's going to be damn more of them. Smacking for the Lord. Jackety, 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 jack. Smackety, smacking it, smackety, smack.
CMDR_Rizzle says, some projects require civilians. White quality. But you gotta keep your overflow to a minimum or else you'll get swamped.
White quality. A 79. Okay, so take some. What did that put me at? Let's move this so it's easier to calculate. It's a 10er. 1, 2, 3, 4. Less than 5. So that should be less than... Yeah. That should be less. Now we should be able to get that. Okay. Going here. Yep, there it is. We'll queue for bug hunt. Gateway to Greythor is like long, right? Sphere's long. I don't mind bug hunt because it's kind of like a quick jump in the rotten pants of hilarity or whatever. We'll queue that one up just in case, and we'll do our Admiralty and get rid of that real quick. And then we'll slot some more Admiralty real quick. Ooh, 500. I get excited when I see a lot of dilithium in these things. I get excited, and then I wet my pants. Oh boy! What the hell was that? He just went all over himself again. Happy birthday, me! Happy birthday, you! Happy birthday, you! Smacking it, smackety smack. Ooh, 8. Love it, love it, love it. John Lovix. He loves it. Yeah, that's the ticket, yeah. TV used to be my babysitter. Frank Welker. Gee whiz, gang. Can I? Let's see. Nope. I can't remember the fucking name. We now return to the Scooby-Doo murder files. Gee whiz, gang. Looks like the killer gutted the victim, strangled his own intestines, and then dumped the body in the river. Jinkies, what a mystery. You're right, Scoob. We're dealing with one sick son of a bitch. First time I ever heard that, I got so damn tickled at the television. It's like, dude, that's so funny. Family Guy to me was just so damn hilarious. I haven't watched it in a long time, but it's like any kind of scenarios in real life, like at school or something, and something would happen, and I just kind of giggle in my head. They're like, "What is it?" And I said, "You should have just been there." I just watched something funny in my head, like a scenario play its way out. And yeah, I don't know if I'm spelling it right or not. But it would always be like they are, you know, in Family Guy, stuff like that would happen in my head, and I'm thinking, oh wow, you know, the scenario. I mean, I can look it up. Just hate that I can't just have it in my head right now.
CMDR_Rizzle says, nope, lol.
Scooby sick SOB, I think is it. It's Scooby SI sick SOB. I should have made that better. Scooby 6 SOB. Yeah, so it's like wrong damn window.
We now return to the Scooby-Doo murder files.
Gee whiz, gang. Looks like the killer gutted the victim, strangled him with his own intestines, and then dumped the body in the river.
Jinkies, what a mystery.
You're right, Scoob. We're dealing with one sick son of a bitch.
Just him saying "son of a bitch." It's Frank Welker that played Fred in the show, in the Scooby-Doo.
CMDR_Rizzle says, LMAO.
Yeah. Where's anything at that Gary can get to? Because Gary's on the ground here.
CMDR_Rizzle says,
Jinkies. Jinkies, what a mystery. You're right, Scoob. We're dealing with one sick son of a bitch.
Fire in the hole!
Fire in her what?
Obstacle clear.
Klingon. Jacking for the Lord. Jacking it, jackety jack. Smacking it, smackety smack. Son of a bitch. These people in their ball lightning thing. I want to hit something, damn it. Bad. I want to hit something bad.
Fire in the hole!
That's what she said.
Clear to proceed.
Clear to proceed. Already with the fucking lightning, man. Let some things happen here, my fucking god. For fuck's sakes, man.
I was an ugly kid, too. My old man took me to the zoo. The guy at the gate thanked him for returning me.
I tell you.
Life does not stop and start at your convenience, you miserable piece of shit.
Loving the Big Lebowski. He's like all over his ass about it. Shut the fuck up, Donnie. Especially when he's like comes over there and he tells him that they put him back on the schedule and stuff like that. He goes, "Shut the fuck up! When do we play?" You know? Like at first, he was just all about, you know.
Scans show that we need to jump down this narrow fissure in the rock. Be careful.
Narrow fissure.
For us at the bottom.
There's a narrow fissure in your rock, mister. Jacking for the Lord. Jackety, 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 jack. Smacking it, smacking it, smackety, smack. Alright, damn it. I can't see what I'm doing because all this damn bright shit going on around me. Time to turn on my flashlight. Yes. Gary the Klingon does not have good vision at night. He must destroy. Gary the Klingon is not happy.
According to our scans, there's a tunnel under
CMDR_Rizzle says, almost done with melee? I need 1002 still.
Oh, I got that little tiny knife again. It's a doozy. Oh, I have no idea. I have to check that. Check to see like what's his level so far. Yes. Yes. Little Chucky swipe. Oh shit, I kept running.
I think I can get us across. See that large stalagmite? Cover me if I blow it just right.
I ran off a cliff. I ran off a cliff. And I got a muscle tear too, damn it. Just got too happy, I guess. Ah, I have only myself to blame, I suppose. Damn it, too much bright shit going on. Turns on Gary's flashlight. Gary's a Klingon that can't see very well at night, so he has to have his own personal flashlight. I could totally watch a show based off of just Klingon. You know? Like The Life and Times of Gary the Klingon or some shit like that. Gary. I mean, you think about it, the Star Trek shows that we have, you never really see anything to do with another species.
This is it. The center
Oh. I've actually got that sound effect on my computer, but I don't have it associated with this chatbot. I got a Wheel of Fortune, because in the IRC days I made a Wheel of Fortune game that you can, like, you type out the commands.
CMDR_Rizzle says, been wanting Klingon show for years.
You finally got it. Ladies and gentlemen, I now pronounce to you the Gary the Klingon show. Dun, 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 dun. But it worked, you know, like people would spin the wheel and the different frequencies of spin that you would use. Like, you know, it had like I'd have a command that said, like, spin and a number behind it, 1 to 4, depending on the pressure, and it would have a random generated, like, amount to add to it, you know, and it would land, and it would go like, bing, and whenever it pop up, it'd actually make a sound. Combat stress. Alright, Gary got a combat stress. Leave map as a dead Klingon. Jacking for the Lord.
CMDR_Rizzle says, spin the wheel and win.
Spin the wheel and win.
CMDR_Rizzle says, Dabo.
What the hell is the command for that shit? Do I even have it as a command? Probably not. Probably not. Crampiri has spoken, naughty children. Yeah, I don't have him as a command. I thought I did have it as a command, though.
CMDR_Rizzle says, Crampiri no?
Did I misspell it? What the fuck? HYP. Damn it, I did.
CMDR_Rizzle says, with AH?
It could be that.
He just kept talking in one long, incredibly unbroken sentence, moving from topic to topic so that no one had a chance to interrupt. It was really quite hypnotic.
Apparently, I don't have a Cranberry sound listed here, but I've played it before. How the hell did that happen? I don't know, man. I don't know, mister. How the hell did it happen indeed? Destroy Voth ships.
CMDR_Rizzle says, "It how you spelled it, just suggestion."
Yeah, right. Hey, I'd have no idea. Cranberry. I'd have to look back through my little list of stuff. Let's see. I'm just curious now.
Shut up, Wesley.
Yeah, Wesley, you son of a bitch. I don't even have it in my list. Oh, STO. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. STO cramp. Maybe that's what it is. Cramp. Probably just cramp. Let me see. I don't have it. What the hell? Well, we're gonna have to make that son of a bitch now. Fuck it. Let's make it cramps with an S. How's that? We're gonna pick the sound. We're gonna pick the we're gonna error.
CMDR_Rizzle says, "Sto crampa."
Sto crampa. Cramps. I don't know. Let's see. Submit. Okay.
Naughty, naughty, naughty!
Like grandpa.
Like grandpa? Stow grandpa. I may change it. Now it's accessible, so that's what matters. It's kind of random though from all the things that he sound. I ripped it straight from the game. So I took the files and actually took the sounds out of them. Let's see. We need to go over to Allied Zone. What's the other one? Is it destroy Herc attendant? So I can do that. Okay, I'm going to use the Allied Zone thing. Cranberry has spoken.
Naughty, naughty, naughty! Naughty, naughty, naughty!
Oh, come on.
CMDR
Son of a bitch.
Now don't change it, just remember what it is.
Remember. What if I only ever did just that one, though? That's weird. Pick. It should be... Why does it go back? That is so crazy. MP3. They're all MP3s. What's the hell? Why is it only playing just one of them? That doesn't make any damn sense. Okay, submit. Because there's 6 files. I'm doing the random thing, and it's picking the same one.
Cranberry has returned. Naughty children. Today is a good day to cry.
That guy had way too much fun recording those lines. Smacking it, smackity smack. Jacking it, jackety jack. Yeah, I should really like add that to maybe just stow cramps or something. I don't know, just cramps, and we'll leave it at that for now. But I'm gonna update really quick the information on the site so it's always there for anyone to look up. Let's see. Open FileZilla. Jacking for the Lord. Edit sounds. Since I have them listed, I don't have to worry about changing any kind of like the page itself. Random sound clip from Q's Winter Wonderland of Cramps. He's old Crampa. I love that you said Crampa though. That's hilarious. Okay, it is updated. Refreshing the sounds page will show the information now. Alright. Go to Undine Battle Zone. No, leave Battle Zone so we can go to Voth battling. Beep 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 blip. Jacking for the Lord. They're making this Tilly look way too small for the other Tilly. Way too small. Let's see. We can head that way. Oh, Gary, we didn't get your ship fixed yet, bud. It's not important, is it, Gary? It's damn right. That ain't important. Ooh, that one behind us got red in it too now. Oh, but there's a big patch coming up. Jacking for the Lord. Where are these ships at that it's wanting me to destroy? They're sitting there, but I can't do a damn thing. What the hell? What in the hell, mister? Oh, there's one. Hello, Mr. Vought. I see you. Gary the Klingon will destroy your ship while destroying his own in the process. That's all part of the process. Let me turn around real quick. Okay? Yeah. Jacking it, jack. Smacking it, smack. Kaboom! 1 out of 10. Yay. It says there's one behind me. According to the map, but we've only gone 6 inches. I don't want to talk to any Captain Kang. What the fuck? Is it Captain Kangaroo? Kang! Yeah. Even, like, I watched the Trek culture thing right after watching Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Because I was wondering, like, you know, Spock, right? Like, in the episode on TOS, when Khan first shows up, they thaw him out. Upload. Oh, it's showing me on here that you uploaded a file. You know, like when Khan comes aboard the Enterprise, Kirk's, you know, Captain Enterprise at the time, and Spock has like never heard of Khan. No one's heard of Khan. They talk about like some wars or something. You know, they didn't say eugenics at the time, but nobody on board knows anything about Khan, right? Well,
CMDR_Rizzle says, dumped bunch of memes in Discord, LOL.
Well, it showed me on the screen here that he put something in there. You know, on Strange New Worlds, one of the crew member is a Noonian, a Khan, whatever Singh name it is, and she talks about her ancestor being Khan, you know, and they haven't mentioned, they name drop Khan. And I'm thinking...
CMDR_Rizzle says, 10-somethings LOL.
10-somethings, holy
CMDR_Rizzle says, Lion.
Yeah, you can keep up with names. I can't. I'm just that way. I can't. Unless I've, like, talked to them or something like that. But which I don't. I mean, I just mean, like, in general, if I'm interested in the character, I guess. I don't know. But they mention it several times, which means Starfleet already knows about Khan. And they know about the past of this girl, you know, and Khan stuff. So that means it's Spock being very intelligent. The way he is, he should know about Khan in Strange New Worlds. Like, you know, because the character's last name. But in TOS, he had no clue. Which kind of contradicts the whole, like, that Spock versus this Spock thing. But still, it could be an alternate timeline-y type thing. I don't know. But it's just one of those little tiny little oomps that I thought about when I was watching the show. So I wanted to go like look up a review that someone else had to see if they noticed it too.
CPL_Irish has used 100 bits. 100. CPL_Irish has used 100 bits.
Oh wow.
CPL_Irish has used 100 bits.
Thank you, dude. You didn't have to do that. I mean, no one has to use bits. They can just like do the same stuff on here without. But that's pretty cool. Now that wasn't a cheer though. That was just a bit. Oh, it just cheered. It shows a cheer.
CMDR_Rizzle says, Eugenics War was referenced in SNW, with 27 Trek shows. Things bound to get jumbled.
Yeah. But it was also like, you gotta forgive like the original series, you know, because I mean, they didn't have all that kind of mapped out back then, but since they're going back and doing this, and you know, so then when I was watching Trek Culture, the guy like talked about the episode where Archer on the Enterprise stole a part of some warp coil from a species to use on the Enterprise in order to get to defeat the Xindi, you know. And that species is the same one referenced as being number one's species in Star Trek and Strange New Worlds. And she like totally looks nothing like those that were in Enterprise. Of course, again, you know, it's a little tiny thing, but it doesn't like break away from the whole story arc because Strange New Worlds is awesome. CPL Irish, welcome. Why? Okay, why did you use 100 bits? I'm just curious. I mean, it's okay. I just wondered. You know, what spurred the use of 100 bits? What did I do to deserve 100 bits? I'm just curious. I do thank you for them, but you know, I'm just curious. Jacking for the Lord. Oh my God, there are no Voth. They're in another like instance or something. This is it. This is just the instance. Oh my God, it's a bad time for the Voth, and I can't go faster.
CPL_Irish says, I like to randomly stop people's streams and give out 100 bits, plus I used to play this game.
Oh, really?
CMDR_Rizzle says, Northeast corner area named Voth ships accolade RES peons.
Northeastern corner. Eastern corner. Which way's east again? Industrial zone? Named Voth ships. Jacking for the Lord. Well, I thank you very much for that. That's pretty awesome. You just randomly go around. Ooh, there's a frigate.
CMDR_Rizzle says, top right but not super top right.
Jacking it, jackety jack. Smacking it, smacking it, smacking it, smack. I need to find that site to test gifting. Ooh, let's go up.
Just Call McCower says, jerk off on the Lord.
Jacking for the Lord. I just love that little thing. You know, it's funny. Since I watch that Pluto TV thing while I'm off work, I'll just sit there and they'll randomly play an episode of South Park on there. And that was on not the other day. Smacking it, smacking it, smacking it, smack. Jacking it, jackety jack. Oh, have we come across like the need to have Voth here or something? Look at that. It shows that there's a bunch of them over here. Okay. And there were. These people keep destroying shit before I can get to it, damn it. But yet. Maybe it would help if I went faster. There we are. Jacking for the Lord. Yeah, turn around, bitch. Randomly shoot buttons. Oh, this is causing some major visual lag for me. Top left corner. 22, 24 frames. If anyone can see that, I don't know if anyone can ever see that. Yay for Rare Endeavor. Let's get the fuck out of here. It's like to sit and chat, but my God, my ship's burning out here, I tell you. 4 ships failing. Okay, that takes care of that endeavor. Herc attendance ground, we know what that's going to be. Oh my God, it's that little glitch about being over here in Voth area. It causes this thing to like just go down so damn slow. This game is still full of glitches. It's why it's the beta version and not alpha anymore. Gearbox bought it, so now it's a beta version after 12 plus 13 years or something. Or something like that. Alright. We need to go to home. And it's I swear. Where the hell is it? Okay, let's see. In progress. I thought perhaps it actually used to make that primary so it actually shows up. Actually. Let's use the word actually too much. It makes it sound like we're smart. Kaboom! Today I had a customer at work that told me Allied Zone map. No, they didn't tell me that. They told me their whole life story and that they used to go to hardware stores
We'll need to find their central
and several cafes that used to be around the area.
life signs ahead. Get ready to fight.
He had went into a business cafe and accidentally hit a waitress that, not physically hit her, but ran into her because he was a kid running and made her knock over the ice cream and Dr. Pepper that she was carrying to a table. So he ran away and went over there to where his dad was in town and told him all about it. Yes. So this was maybe like a 10-minute conversation that was one-sided. I immediately told my associate every little detail the guy said because I didn't want her to be left out. And all he came in there was for like some sort of plastic wrap a watermelon or something. But which I didn't know that's what he was talking about. I thought he said plastic wraps, like like the little zip ties or something, or cable ties or whatever it is. But he was actually talking about wrapping a watermelon. So he said, "Can I use tinfoil to wrap a watermelon in?" And I was like, I guess so. Yeah, it's what we do. We used everything. It's something to wrap something up. I guess it doesn't matter. I get the feeling like he's probably like that guy that once come into Family Dollar when I worked there, and says, like, "Where's your underwear at?" And I was like, "That's over there on the side of the wall." He's like, "What size do I wear?"
CMDR_Rizzle says that PM is Dyson Voth map with area circled for reference.
Oh, okay, cool. PMS. Powered manually, sucker. This is a whole lot different experience when you're actually attacking shit. Ah, Gary died. How dare he? He's got so many injuries as it is. We started over.
CMDR_Rizzle says, check melee status.
Warrior's Blood. 2,341 of 2,500. So, getting there, Jacking it, jackety jack. Smacking it, smackety smack.
CMDR_Rizzle says, 159.
I'm glad you can do that math, because I wasn't even thinking. It's like today, that same guy, whenever he was in there, the first time he was in there, he wanted to subtract like...
Just Call Mikover says, I think I am going to start learning Python because I am bored. You should learn how to use Git with GitLab so we can share code and learn off each other like the good OLE days.
Like the good old days. Git Labs, not GitHub, but Labs. I don't know. I'm not good at this shit. But the guy wanted to subtract 90. It was like $92.38 from $40.34 or some shit.
CMDR_Rizzle says, get shit on.
Get shit on, yes. The new GitHub. So they called me over there like, hey, can you do the math on this? There's a calculator just right there. So they tried it and it came out with a negative number. Like, yeah, because you're subtracting backwards there. I mean, do you want to have a negative number? They're like, no. I said, well, you need to subtract the small number from the large number then. Hello, basic math. But you know, so I got it for them, and they were all appreciative. I don't know what the guy was doing with it, but whatever. Yeah, Python's a completely different sentence or structure to learn. It doesn't require brackets. Just you have to tab correctly. Like you have to use tabs, no spaces, and all that kind of stuff, and make it visually work. You know, you can't have multiple things happen in one line. You have to have like multiple lines of bullshit. Which means the script is going to be like pages long just to do one little tiny function. Functions are called DEFs. Oh my god, I got swarmed by the Herc. You have to import other modules and stuff, kind of like Perl. But you know, you know coding, so yeah, I mean, you'll be able to figure it out quicker than I ever did. That's for damn sure.
CMDR_Rizzle says 70 to 29 is 41. 29 to 70 is minus 41, same but opposite.
Yeah, well that's the thing. It's like they were subtracting backwards, and I was like, dude. He says every time I try it, I get a negative number. I'm like, yeah, because you're taking from the wrong thing there, bud. But anyway, it was fun. Then it was after that's whenever he told me his life story. I should have never helped, I guess. He's an old man. That old man, he played for. He played knick-knack on my door. The Herc continues. Jacking for the Lord. Well, yeah, I mean, I'd say learn Python, and then you can teach me. I still don't know what the fuck this means in a lot
Just
of
Paul
shit.
McCower says, the cool thing about Git is that I can branch off something you are working on and make changes without making changes to the master code, and then eventually merge the two branches once the code works.
Once the code works. You know, I'd need to have a project in order to learn and figure shit out. Like, what was it? Is it JavaScript or something where you use the word this, a minus sign and a greater than sign, and then something after it? And I was always wondering, what the hell is this? What does that mean? What is this? And you know, I oversimplify it too. I don't make it like complicated to read kind of situation. Aside from the long variables, the names, and variables, arrays, and all sorts of things, hash tables and whatnot, in Python doesn't have any symbols in front of it, so you don't know what the fuck you're doing with it. You have to like re-reference what you've been doing, because if you put one of those symbols in there, it's like, what is this? You know, I don't know what this is. You're like, dude, it's just basic shit. What the fuck? No square, nothing to end it either. It's been crazy figuring that shit out.
CMDR_Rizzle says, Gary, just do a Neo Matrix jump? LOL.
I don't know, did he? I wasn't paying attention. I know I'm playing, but I don't pay attention. I don't even know how I got in this room. Just kind of running around doing nothing, I guess. I don't know. We'll have to clip that son of a bitch, won't we? Clip it to win it, mister. Clip it to win it. Okay. Jacking for the Lord.
CMDR_Rizzle says, got up there like a Pharisee.
Ooh, I'll have to rewatch that. Pharisaian man. Ooh. Okay, got 50 from that. Let's throw some marks at some shit here. I want to get the dilithium mine up, but I also want the spire to go up too, damn it.
CMDR_Rizzle says, "'Cause you know cats jump higher."
Cats jump higher. Fire. Okay, got. Now we can do this here, what I was doing before. Gary the Klingon. You'd need to have a project, 'cause that's the way I learn doing stuff. Like having something to work on versus just going, "Hello world" is a script, you know. It's been interesting, that's for damn sure. For a list of chat commands, press 1. And it can be fun, you know, like, you know, we should have so much damn fun making shit. Thinking we was all that in a bag of shit. Chips. A bag of ships.
CMDR_Rizzle says, "Contraband security guy off mission. 2K daily."
Oh yeah, that guy. We gotta go like the, what is it? I have to go to Kronos for that, don't I? For Clint Gary. He's already there. Look, that's one of the glitch things. I don't know if, does that happen in console? Where it's like he warps and then he warps again? Whoa. Oh. And I could probably fix my ship while I'm here too. Because Gary takes care of his ship.
CMDR_Rizzle says, "Always."
Always and forever. Well, no one knows when Gary's shit comes in. There's a graduation happening this Sunday at the local school. So we'll probably get swamped Sunday with bullshit. Okay, that should be somewhere in here, right? No, it's okay. That's not you. Is this it? Ah, yeah, there we go. Turn over contraband. I would think Klingons wouldn't mind about contraband. No open slots available. Well, let me complete these right here to have something open. Okay. There we go. Wouldn't that be awesome if that were hourly? Be like contraband heaven. Heaven. I'm in heaven. It's Wilson from Home Improvement. Howdy, neighbor. The Klingon version. Triple bounty? I don't have any triples, do I?
CMDR_Rizzle says, "I'd be dilly rich if it were." Just Call McCower says, "Wilson."
Wilson! Hi! Do I have a Wilson command? Got so many damn sound files in my computer. I'm visually lagging going through the sounds. Nope, I do not. I do not. Meanwhile,
CMDR_Rizzle says, "Do not LOL."
Ba weep, grana weep, ninny bong. Not now for joining. Is that all that I need to talk to this person about? Consign prisoners to labor battalion. What? 1,000? What's that? Colonial XP? Really? Dude, I never think about this shit. I got my head up my ass about just going to normal places, I guess, and not even thinking about homeworld stuff. That's a lot of people to put in there. Look at that. Where's the fill all button at? Oh, I accidentally clicked on the same person. Okay. Jacking for the Lord. I said select some bitch. Bish. Where you at, you crazy
Just
bitch?
Call McCower says, "Chip Chip Chup and Dale. Rescue Rangers."
Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. I used to love watching that shit. Permanently removed from the brig. I would hope so. I don't want them to stay in the brig. Dashing and daring, courageous and caring, playful and friendly with stories to share. Gummy bears.
CMDR_Rizzle says, Colonial XP? Collect colonists and deport colonists daily, hit nebulas for DOF missions.
Bitty, bitty, bitty. Yeah, I've only ranked 2 in Colonial. I never think about all that. Recruitment is getting... Dude. I could throw away so many people to make that 15 right now.
Just Call Makower says, I wonder if Linux has a Python code software test something whatever it is called.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. Python itself comes with something for Windows. I know that. But yeah, I mean, like a complete test it. I was told to learn Python years ago, but I never did. And that and Ruby on Rails. Chorn wanted me to learn that. And I was like, why? Give me something to make it work with. What do you want me to make? Nothing. So I was like, whatever, you know. Oh, Endeavor's is flashing. Let's see. Spend perk points. Here we go again. Oh, nothing space related. Ranged weapons. Max shields. Ground shields don't seem to do anything at all. I mean, you barely have them, then you don't. I like weapon damage, but shield, but weapon damage. I want weapon damage. Because my shields drain like in 5 seconds, like half a split second whenever I get hit by a weapon. So I'm like, whatever the fuck that shit. 380. Yay. Getting close. Getting close. Look at it just drop. Sprint speed ground.
CMDR_Rizzle says, each nebula has a chain 7 out of 7 on a critical gives special DOFs. How we get purple technicians without spending EC.
I'm glad you just reminded me of the Betran system thing. I want to get that tech guy, but I don't think I have enough somethings to whatever. If that makes sense. Enough good DOFs to make it successful. Let's see. Betran
CMDR_Rizzle says, colonists.
Colonists. I can't auto navigate away from Kronos every time I go there.
CMDR_Rizzle says, those 2 LOL.
Let's see, and then go. Yeah, it doesn't want to like turn and shit.
CMDR_Rizzle says, Romulus.
Ramalama ding dongus. Let me aim that way and go. Wish! Kaboom! Are you telling me how to get there faster? Yeah. I got you, truck driver. I just didn't. Smackety, 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 smack. Jacking for the Lord. I need to check the South Park website to see if there's been a new episode. Because you can like watch new episodes on there before the HBO Max takes them away. Why is it wanting to go to slow speed? Why in the world, man? Wow. Dun, 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 Dr. Jones. And why the hell am I over here? What happened? Is there a blind man flying this ship? Huh? What? Oh, we're going down. Okay.
CMDR_Rizzle says, phone's charging. By the time I type these out you gone already. Haha, apologies.
Time you're gone? I'm not going to be gone for another maybe 3 or 4 minutes. That's how long. I'm going to like set this to see if there's a thing to do for the Betran cluster. And if not, or if so, I'm going to fix an end anyway, because I have to go to bed and Because I gotta go to work an hour earlier tomorrow than I did today. Trade negotiations. We turn off the filter. What is it, the one where everyone's always looking for it? Assignment chains.
Just Call Makover says, can't code if you are working, so don't work so you can code.
Right? I'm not a coder anyway. I suck at that shit. Let me go back into that.
CMDR_Rizzle says, I meant already halfway to destination, so my idea isn't viable anymore.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you, driver. I'm a little slow. Mentally and physically retarded. Surprise. Yeah, I don't see that assignment. It's like something to do with something to do with something. That's for damn sure. Is it that one? No. Jacking it, jackety jack. Smacking it, smacking it, smacking it. We'll just do these and get it done. Just to fill up our queue. Ooh, we got a completed one too. The Batran cluster. Come on. Okay, gotta go. Why is this blinking? Really? I just did another one failured.
CMDR_Rizzle says, the one that gives white qualled off. If not, there leave sector and go BAC from different side.
Wow, I've never had review colonial applications for Batran cluster ended that quickly. I just made it happen and now it went failure. Outcome failure. How is that so damn fast? Didn't that take long? Like a while? Acknowledge report. Weird. Collect. Batran cluster again. 30 minutes on that. 20 hours on that. 8 hours. I don't know of any assignment other than like the lithium wise that only lasts like 2 seconds.
Just Call Makover says, now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute. Just sit right there, I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air.
And then slapped somebody in the face. Jacking it, jackety jack. Oh, a mail message. Items sold in the exchange. One person for that much money. Yay, we sold a person. We're a slave trader officially. Okay. Mail message. You can get off of the screen now. Mail message. There you go. Every time it blinks, it makes me paranoid. Okay, let me check the time. No shut off today. I guess Twitch was doing better. 3 hours and 39 minutes. Wow. Wow, man. We had Stygian raid with 16. Were they real people? We don't know.
Just Call Makover says, I pulled up to a house about 7 or 8 and I yelled to the cabbie, yo, Holmes, smell ya later. I looked at my kingdom. I was finally there to sit on my throne as the Prince of Bel Air.
Have you watched the new Prince of Bel Air show they have out? I haven't watched it. I don't want to watch it. Stygian Network, who's a Stygian, rated himself
Just
again.
Just Call Makover says, no.
And CPL Irish did 100 bits. Shamrock 100, it says next to it on the mini feed here on Streamlabs desktop. Yeah. So yeah. That's that. That's that right there. Anybody ever seen Streamlabs desktop before? Let's see, window capture. Add source.
CMDR_Rizzle says, Corporal?
Corporal? Oh, is it? Was it CPL? Corporal Irish? I don't know all these terms and definitions for things. Jacking it, jackety jack. Smacking it, smackety smack.
CMDR_Rizzle says, idk.
Everyone knows it butters. Butters.
CMDR_Rizzle says, idk.
Idk. Riddick. Red dick. It's like that redneck song. Red.
CMDR_Rizzle says, ATTIC.
ATT. Jacking it, jackety jack. Smacking it, smackety smack. See, whenever you do like a fake achievement, watch the fake achievement line. It's this right here. You'll see this thing like an eye opening and close. Wait for it. He's a little slow. There we go. He opened. And then he closed. Little line went across his eyeball. That's whenever something happens.
CMDR_Rizzle says, LOL kid joke. Spell attic. ATTICUC titties?
What? ATITICUT symptom of titties. What? Remove. Attic.
Scorpwana says, ATTIC. Scorpwana says, ATTIC.
ATTIC.
CMDR_Rizzle says, spell I cup. Scorpwana says, ICUP. Scorpwana says, stand. Scorpwana says, I. Just Call Makover says, don't forget to fill out your ID 10T form after the stream. CMDR_Rizzle says, Bazinga. Scorpwana says, ID 10T?
ID 10T? ID 10T? What is that?
Just Call Makover says, ID 10T. CMDR_Rizzle says, ID 10T. CMDR_Rizzle says, idiot. Scorpwana says, IDIOT. Scorpwana says, MDIOT. Scorpwana says, ha 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 funny. Scorpwana says, funnet.
Fun he.
Scorpwana says, funerd.
Funerd.
Scorpwana says, funnard. CMDR_Rizzle says, at Scorpwana you still streaming?
Are you there? Hello, everybody. Okay, we are going to call this a stream officially. It says 11 viewers. I highly doubt that. Then it says 3:44, so that's 3 hours 44 minutes. Everything's been talked about that I'm wanting to talk. Well, not me wanting. Anyone wanting to talk about anything.
CMDR_Rizzle says, night dude.
Night dude. And I'll check out all those pictures and things you sent on Discord eventually. Yeah. So I'm gonna like get ready to go to bed, I suppose, because tomorrow's gonna be busy. Because it's tomorrow's Saturday. It's a piece of shit.
CMDR_Rizzle says, fascio. Scorpwana says, fit SI. Scorpwana says, SIVSC. Scorpwana says, Surveysu. Scorpwana says.
My rafflecopter goes swah 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 swah.
Scorpwana says, plus. Scorpwana says, and.
Go to bed, Wesley. Go to bed, Wesley.
Shut up, Wesley.
Scorpwana says, fuck you. Scorpwana
Okay.
says.
I could do that game all night. Fuck shit. I love text-to-speech. It's so fun to play with. Alright, I'll be seeing all y'all tomorrow. Hopefully. If anything ever happens to me before tomorrow and I'm not on, that means I've died. Alright, so see you later. Bye-bye.